Top of the top. What's up, y'all? Back again. What's up? How's everybody doing today, man? Back at it again. So it's like work doing lives now. It's like work, y'all. You gotta put together a decent show. I tell you, I be days I'll be like, I don't feel like doing this live today. When I don't feel like doing a live, it's because I don't care about the topics. So that's when for me it become a job. But when I come on here for my people regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always come on, y'all. But I'm just the energy be like, man. So those be the days where I know for a fact it's whack. I gotta do a little extra more to make it decent. So those are days that take me a little more longer, man. All right, that's all it is, y'all. But we back at it. We got a decent show today. We got some things to talk about. Everything is live around here. Ain't nothing sugar coated, watered down, edited out. Ain't none of that. So everything is in real time. That's how I give it. Let's go, y'all. We up again, man. Friday. Later, I'll be at the lounge. Yeah, y'all. We gonna chop it up later. I mean, I'm here. Summer. I hope hopefully people enjoying their summer some kind of way. Take time out to enjoy your life, y'all. It's nothing but misery every day. Nothing but misery. All right, and a lot of whackness. Yeah, a lot of whackness all around, y'all. A lot of things are corny, man. Just it is what it is, y'all. But we gonna get into it. Hold up, I'm one more second. I'm just sharing the video because like I said, they ain't pushing nothing out. Shout out to everybody that tap in, everybody at the like button. Thank y'all all for subscribing. Thanks to the new subscribers, the new members. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna get into it. The entertainment don't stop. We're gonna look at some things. Hopefully we'll have some fun. Mostly it's number updates. Everything we spoke about already. That's why it's so boring, y'all. Anything that's supposed to be new is not new. So it ain't no new topics. Ain't not one topic new at all. Not one. Not one. It hasn't been no new topic since last year. That's what all it's about. So we here. Once again, y'all, Floyd Mayweather been trying to hide he's broke. Floyd Mayweather is going broke. These are facts. The fact that Floyd Mayweather could not read, whatever it is with his intelligence level, it is showing 1,000%. So once again, 50 is your fault. Ever since you said that man couldn't read, I paid attention. And now, it's starting to look like 50 was telling the truth. Floyd, no, y'all, Floyd is adrienbronner. They the same people. They manufactured by the same people. Only difference from Floyd and adrienbronner is he don't act stupid like him. They the same people, y'all. Rich investors years ago understood it is better to invest your money into people with no intelligence. That's a boxing thing. I'll tell you again. Mike Tyson, boxers are the most illiterate. Look at boxers as straight special ed students, the ones that's not smart at all. Not special ed students that's bad. Special ed students that are special ed students. No, that's what boxers are, y'all. Then you got to remember, when you get punched upside your head your whole life and you don't learn nothing else, that's just what it is. So they understand that you can get rich off people with no education. It's starting to show. We have, this is the second example we have of Floyd Mayweather purchasing property. Then when it's time to cash out, he's taking over $10 million losses, which means Floyd Mayweather has invested his money into property that was not worth that much money. Floyd was investing his money in the property I think somebody already had rigged up. We got two examples. Floyd family, this is the fact. Floyd Mayweather was getting overcharged on purchases that was not worth the money he was paying. He was getting jerked. So I put it together. I'm saying, y'all, let me find out Floyd Mayweather counts his net worth because of his assets. Because of the stuff he bought, he thought that was his money, y'all. But the stuff he bought was not worth that. See? You buy a $5,000 wedding ring. But when it's time to go to the scale, the wedding ring only worth $800. It was never worth $5,000. Get it? You got jerked. That's what happened to Floyd, y'all. He paid overpriced. See, this, guys, when Floyd Mayweather showed me all them black cars, I knew he was slow, y'all. I don't care what you're talking about. Meaning, his car When he showed me all them black cars, his cars wasn't even a smart investment in cars. He didn't have all levels of cars, all prices. I didn't see no old schools with money invested into it. I didn't see all different type of paint jobs. No. I knew he was an idiot. This man got all black cars. So what I really know about car value, black is one thing, but when you're dealing with value in cars, it's the customization of that paint job, stuff like that. Floyd Mayweather rich. Meaning, look, man, let me give y'all my opinion real quick, right, on this. We're going to get into it today. We got a lot to talk about. I'm just sharing the video. You see Floyd Mayweather shirt? Thank you very much, Uplift. Thank you, Uplift. Thank y'all for the gems. This gem stuff is something new. Yeah. I'm still learning because every week they put new stuff out, so I got to pay attention to the gems. Thank you very much. But check it out. You see Floyd Mayweather shirt? When that man showed me his garage, that's how his garage supposed to look. He supposed to have cars in all them colors. You see what I'm saying? He had all black cars, y'all. That's idiocracy. God, I'm going to tell y'all right now, because a lot of y'all, I've been talking to y'all about this all black stuff. Y'all got tricked with all black because of rappers. All right? Meaning, I'm not saying just because of rappers, but see, y'all been in this all black world for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, black is one of my favorite colors too, though. Like, you'll see something, right? I'm going to tell y'all something, right? See, like, when I first came online, everybody was colorful. They were super colorful, right? You know, a lot of people was on here looking real zesty. So I made sure I stayed all black. Y'all going to see when I came out all black, all black, all black, all black. Then you're going to see certain YouTubers start trying to wear all black, all black, all black. So then I went back to color. And the reason why I don't change a lot because they be stealing. And they corny. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like, no disrespect, but like that dude, Urban Politics, he studied my style. That's why he started wearing all black and went and got a gold Jesus chain. You feel me? They've been studying my swag for a minute, y'all, but it's okay. Now, I'm saying that for a reason, right? Family, you don't buy a black Escalade for $100,000. Then you buy a black Tahoe for $80,000. They're the same car. So I'm saying, Floyd got a black 600 Benz, a black Maybach. They damn near the same car. That's how I knew he was slow, y'all. He is slow. No, Floyd Mayweather is slow. It's the truth. It's starting to show now. Guys, that Miami man, because you know, like I said, we ahead. So anybody that tapped in over a week ago, when we went into exactly how Floyd would spend his money on those mansions, and I purposely brought up the Miami mansion before it was for sale, and I showed you the Miami mansion. I said, he got this. That's the one he sold. That Miami mansion we looked at, y'all, was only worth $3.5 million. Floyd paid over 20 for the mansion. Floyd paid 20 million for the mansion. He went to sell it, y'all, was only worth 3 million. Church, super church. So now, for those who don't believe Floyd going broke, he lost about 50 million just in those 2 homes alone. Just those alone. Then you got to understand, people selling his jet, man. Floyd going broke, y'all. It's the truth. He going broke. He is. He is, y'all. Whatever level he was on, he ain't on that level no more. He ain't. That's why he's trying to prove to us. Remember, he's only trying to prove to that skin color he's still winning. See? Guys, they bank on so long, y'all looking up the people with money. Now that the money game is over, they being exposed. That's what's happening. All right, so let me drop this link one more time, y'all. That's about it. YouTube be shadow banning, y'all. They be shadow banning and controlling the money. So thank y'all all for tapping in. Thank y'all all for my real supporters. Thank you for all supporters. And let's get into it. Because we in the last days of this, y'all. I tell you every day, enjoy it while it's here. Enjoy it while you can. Every day I know y'all see it getting whack, corny, boring. Yes. This episode was going to be called The Whackness of Blackness. Yes, because they are corny as hell now. Even though I still got love for a lot of them, but I tell y'all it's an 80-20% split. 20% that's left for real, that's my family. The other 80%, they fake, bogus, and embarrassing. I don't rock with them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tiger? What's up, y'all? We live. What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up, Sis? What's up, Sandra? What's up, Chris Davis? What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's up, man. Man, y'all got good energy. Let's go. Told you, man, we keep the good energy around. That's all I'm trying to do. Miss me with all that dark stuff. Miss me with all this. I watched them the whole July talk about dead people. That's how I know they don't got no life, y'all. Anybody talking about dead people every day, they don't got a life. I'm sorry to tell you that, y'all. These are just facts. All right? These are just facts. On YouTube, you get shadow banned. You get no promotion. So sometimes I got to promote myself, and I got to promote what I got going on, all right? What I got going on around here. It's just good vibes. That's it. Good vibes, good laughs. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. So, Miami got a new record deal, y'all. She got a deal. But now you have proof. People been trying to stop Young Miami shine. And now, let me come back 2 weeks later. The reality is your favorite couple, they ass been flopping. That's right. The truth is your favorite couple, they not hitting on the chart. The truth is they have not been winning. And the truth is Young Miami is actually winning for real. Charts, favorite. And I'm going to tell you again, a lot of y'all that did not see that BET Award clip, you don't get it. Y'all don't get that Young Miami was being praised with a standing ovation at the BET Awards before she even had a full record deal. I told y'all, they saw what Young Miami had going on, and them people came out hard to stop that. They ain't just come out to stop her, but part of that stopping was stopping her. Got it? I'm telling y'all what happened. Remember somebody dropped a single, and they tried to go viral, and they had a challenge? No, all that was trying to block Young Miami, like I said, but guess what? It didn't work. It didn't work. Because how many times I tell you, understand, guys? On this thing, you have to be organic. You can pay for the algorithm for a couple weeks, but if you're not naturally this algorithm, you'll fade away. If you're not a naturally trending topic, you will fade away. Dame Dash, being that Jay-Z gone, I think about a lot of y'all about to fade away. Yeah, I think so. So I'm telling y'all for a reason. Young Miami is actually winning, y'all. You know what that means? She never went down on the charts. The song never got stopped being played. Told y'all everything was internet shenanigans, y'all. Hopefully a lot of y'all understand the difference between online and real life. Online is faker than faker than faker than fake now, guys. See, before, online was where the real stuff was at, and on TV was fake. Now it's reverse. Everything online is majority fake. Period. Fake. If you are online without fact-checking nothing, you have no proven facts, 9 times out of 10, it is fabrications. It just is. All right? Meaning, if you're not in tune with the real world, you don't know what's going on, y'all. That's just what it is. So, if I just knew online, I would think Young Miami was a dud. She didn't never have a chance or a shot, but I knew that was a lie. Young Miami been winning the whole time. She been winning since the concert. She been winning since everybody been dropping this. I told y'all she had a hit song. A hit song is a hit song. You ain't gonna take away from that. It's the vibe and the energy. We're gonna get into that. Then we're gonna get into, once again, Rick Ross and 50 Cent. 50 Cent also has been seen taking pictures with Sherry Shepherd. Rumors is they dating. I'm going to just say they friends. Y'all know I was just talking about Sherry Shepherd yesterday getting kicked off TV. I think Sherry Shepherd going to be working with stars, 50 Cent and stars, something like that. Then we're going to talk about the loser, ADRIEN. Guys, I'm tired of talking about losers. I've been talking about losers for a couple years. I done laughed at losers, cooked losers, destroyed lives. I'm not having fun no more, y'all. All right? Me talking about losers every day is not fun. The more I talk about losers, I'm going to become a loser. Then I'm spreading a loser mentality to y'all. All right? I'm sick of losers. I'm sick of their ass. They need to get the hell out of here, but they ain't going to do it, right? So, being that this internet is their last device, what's happening is y'all are going to watch every single person crumble in slow motion. Everybody that's failing, you're going to see them crumble in slow motion. Yes, told you this internet is also a psychological evaluator. Yes, you can evaluate the mentality of people's psyche. You can evaluate people's psychological thinking on here, y'all. Yes. That's how I can see a person, their career over, but they don't know and they just keep going. And that's how I know they delusional, y'all. No, I'm the one that been told your ass Floyd Mayweather and all of them going broke. Told you they was going broke. But a lot of it was fabrications, y'all. Floyd Mayweather got pimped worse than a rapper, y'all. He is like a rapper that was in a whack-ass record deal because y'all didn't understand that dude Layman, they was always behind Floyd. So like I figured out, I think Floyd really wanted to get down with 50. I think it was for real. But I think the people that backed Floyd was like, you ain't going nowhere. You in these contracts. And I think it started to show. I think Floyd knew he was getting jerked way back then. And he wanted to get with 50. I believe that. I believe Floyd was in a slave contract like a rapper. Yes. Now, because remember, he started running his mouth against the people that made him. And the people that make you will break your ass. The same people made him, made adrienbronner. You're going to see adrienbronner's a straight clown. I showed you Floyd Mayweather the other day boxing as a sideshow. Not in the ring. He boxing at a Fanatics event. Shadow boxing with gloves on like he in the ring. No. Then what happened after that? Floyd Mayweather, y'all. It's proof he can't read. It's proof. I don't care if he can read. He's illiterate, y'all. He just is. He just is, y'all. So now, y'all, I'm not playing. All of the young people better pay attention. This is a grand exposure, a great humiliation of everybody y'all looked up to for money. When you take the money away, when you look behind the money, who they really are starting to show y'all. Because this industry makes and breaks you. They can make any one of us look great. It can make any one of us rich. But at the end, what you got left? That's why the name of this episode is Broken. See, when you're broken, that means you got nothing left. Meaning, not even your soul, your spirit. You can't even laugh organically. People that don't have a soul do not have a sense of humor. That's another way to tell when you got no soul. Yeah, they don't got a sense of humor. Floyd Mayweather didn't understand. He thought your people were stupid forever. He don't want to respect the fact that a lot of y'all got cards, cash app, meaning y'all get direct deposits, bank cards. He still think pulling out cash means something, y'all. The other day, Floyd Mayweather going shopping, pulling out cash. He still think that means something. No, when you rich pulling out cash, it might mean you're broke. All right? You rich, all you got to do is pull out one card, brother. That's it. American Express, something like that. That's all you got to do. So, let's carry on, y'all. We got a decent show today. Yeah, I had to get it right. Let's go. Kekepalmer, Lil Wayne, Charlamagne the God are getting Hollywood Walk of Fame stars, family. Charlamagne the God is getting a Hollywood star. Now y'all got it. Charlamagne got a Hollywood star. DJ Khaled got a Hollywood star. What they get a Hollywood star for? Good. Well, for those who don't get it, you get a Hollywood star. It's called good job. When you do a good job, you get a Hollywood star. Now it's up for you to figure out what good job did Charlamagne do. Also, you only get a Hollywood star when you're an actor. You got to have some great acting abilities. That's one thing. That's one clue you better get. That's one clue. Did you know you might get an award? So you get an award, you get an award for acting black. You also get special awards when you act like you love blacks. But you don't have to prove none of it. You just get awards. The better your job is, the better it is. Why you think it's called an NAACP Image Award? See, if I portray the right image of blackness, if I portray the image that I'm one of them and they love me, I get an award for that. Damn right. Now y'all know what all them awards about, right? Called acting. Straight up, y'all. So, now a lot of y'all have it crystal clear what this game about. All right? Now, you ask the question, how the hell did Charlamagne get a Hollywood star? How? Why? All right. Well, you only get one for acting, y'all. That has nothing to do with nothing else. Nothing to do with breakfast. Nothing. All right? Good job. Now, check this out. Charlamagne got a Hollywood star just like Wendy Williams. Just like Wendy Williams. All right? So, people also been saying this the wackest era of Hollywood stars because the people getting stars ain't got no damn talent. Yeah, that's also the saying, y'all. That is also the great saying. All right. Let's go. My bad, y'all. I had to get right, man. I tell you, man, it was a struggle putting this episode together, man. Promise you. Sometimes I have no clue how many hours it be taking to put this crap together. All right? So, it really should be called a walk of shame. Now, on this channel, check it out, Inside Joke. Now, people that been on the channel for a minute. Remember when all this stuff first started, right? Even I put it on the cover. Remember that Hollywood star was going around? And what that Hollywood star said on it? For those who remember the Hollywood star, it said, peas, get it? It said, it said P's and R's. Word is that star represent P's and R's. Get it? Y'all remember that star was going around posting that. All right. So you know what his allegations is, right? Bingo. Congratulations, Charlamagne. All right, let's go, man. Him and Kekepalmer, man. Don't forget, they're the face of blackness. Or really whackness. Kekepalmer, Lil Wayne, Charlamagne the God are getting Hollywood Walk of Fame stars. You got it, y'all. They didn't know that. You get guys, whoever act like they love black people the most, you automatically get awards. We get NAACP awards, all that stuff. That's right. Meanwhile, Kekepalmer's a child star actor. It is what it is, man. I ain't got nothing against Kekepalmer, man. I'm just showing you. Game is corny, y'all. Only thing I will say this, y'all. I will tell you this. It's different sides, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Whenever the red get in power, entertainment always get boring. It's always been like that. The best entertainment is when the blue party be in. Yeah, because they reckless and wild. That's just how it always is, y'all. This is something I learned a long time ago. You always see in life, it's times when things be fun, then it's time when things get boring and serious. Yeah. See, when the red party come in, things get very serious. And the problem is, a lot of celebrities under red, they just corny. That's just the truth. Most days, they just are. Most days, they just are, y'all. So, let's go back, man. What's up, Shirley? What's up, Carlo? I have more fun reading the chat, y'all, honestly. When I do these whack-ass lives, I have more fun seeing the chat. What's up, Uncle Diggity? All right, y'all, so look. 50 Cent and Rick Ross still going on, right? So Rick Ross had a response. Meanwhile, I already know y'all saw this on Instagram. 50 Cent and Sherry Shepherd take pictures. And y'all world, when they take pictures, they automatically say they dating. No, man. They friends. But I think Sherry Shepherd gonna be in it, because I know 50 got a new show coming out. And I think Sherry Shepherd might be in that. But people are saying they look like a cute couple together. That's what people saying. All right? So let's take a look. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is having a field day clowning Rick Ross after both his tour and album sales flopped. Guys, it's a grand finale. Everything you watching is a grand flop. It's a grand flopping. You remember how LeBron James kept flopping? Yeah. The same thing the NBA players you watching happen to the entertainers now. They flopping. Flopping out, y'all. This is what it is. Because it's the same thing as LeBron, everything else. Look, when you great and you pass your greatness and you keep going, you're just going to keep flopping, y'all. You can't top yourself. Now, one thing Rick Ross said, he get a little pass for it because he realized something. Now, it also could be an excuse, but what he really saying is he just worried about his fans. So he basically saying he did good quality music. His whole thing was making a solid album and feeding his fans that want it. That's what he said, y'all. So anyway, let's go. Rick Ross fires back after 50 Cent clowns him over low album. The problem is 50 Cent think Ross is still a little fish. No, Ross is a big fish now. His net worth is bigger than 50's now. You can Google that. Yeah, that's something I always did know. It's the truth. Because y'all know 50 went through no financial problems. So the truth is, Rick Ross is over him financially. But this is something I didn't show y'all yesterday. On one of the articles they were beefing, I showed you yesterday. Check it out. Complex, check it out. This is the stuff Complex doing now. What's up, Nikki Too Gorgeous? What's up? What's up? Damn, Nikki Baby, what's up? All right, Hollywood Shuffle, what's up? Now look, right, under the article, yesterday I didn't show y'all this. When they beefing, when the hip-hop Complex News posted beef, under the beef, look at this. You can buy a 50 Cent album right now. You can buy a Rick Ross album, buy the t-shirt. They making this thing corny, y'all. They're literally making it look like they're beefing to sell merch. I told Complex they are finished. I don't know why they still posting. I don't know why rappers still going through Complex. Complex actually helping to ruin y'all career even more. They are. They just are. See, they beefing, but if you pay attention, Rick Ross got an album out here on tour, 50 dropping new stuff. Meanwhile, under that same article them beefing yesterday, right here, 50 Cent merch, Rick Ross merch, records being sold, and guess what? Them records in Target too. The only question is who's buying it, because now it's about the direct fan base. The direct fan base. Guys, we also going to talk about that sorry-ass Verzuz. Oh, my God. I have never watched the Verzuz. Never in my life will I waste my life watching the damn Verzuz. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Only Verzuz I did watch, we was in the pandemic that first time when it first started. The first Verzuz I saw was Timbaland and Swiss. After that, no thank you. I have never sat and watched the Verzuz. You should have known Gucci Mane was a clown when him and Jeezy did the Verzuz. All right? Now, Verzuz, I'm just going to leave it at that. I understand it's for their catalog. Just understand, when they do Verzuz, it's like wrestling now. Rappers are now wrestlers, all right? Verzuz is a wrestling match. That's what it is. And that game YG, man, corny as hell. But then that pissed me off with you LA dudes. How the hell California got all these pretty women, all these years? But if I watch anything in California, I don't see no woman. Sad, man. That's why I respect Dre and Snoop and them, man. At least they had, Suge and them had mad chicks. They don't get it, bro. They still having all these damn sausage parties like I want to watch that. Sorry, guys. You got to trick me into watching stuff. So look, right? Rick Ross doing autograph signings. And it was crazy. He started beefing with a dude in the record store. Dude start, a fake-ass influencer start asking all these stupid-ass questions. Rick Ross like, man, get out of here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This stuff hilarious, man. So, you know, it's just all weird. All this stuff is just weird, y'all. But, nah, Rick Ross signing autographs for, he like, man, why you didn't call it Port of Miami Trilogy? He like, man, it's called in stone. So Rick Ross just like, man, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? But thank you very much, Nikki. Thank you. That's right, we up. So this what it's about, all right? Connecting with your fans, man. I mean, Rick Ross doing what he's supposed to do. But 50 gonna get his jokes on because Rick Ross flopping. He flopping according to normal standards. But I'm going to be honest, man, this game is different now, man. It's about the long haul now. See, I told you it's like work. So even when you're a rapper, I'm telling you, man, they did. When y'all understand how this game is set up, everybody else got rich. But you guys going to stay on plantations, which means you're going to stay working. So, yeah, you're going to drop out. You're going to work. Yeah, it was a time you get rich being an influencer. Nope. But now y'all going to work. That's why they got it now. You're a content creator, your ass going to work. Meaning you're going to do a whole bunch of videos. You're going to do a whole bunch of commentary. You're going to do a whole bunch of uploads. You're going to work, goddammit. That's how they made it now. You're going to work. Now, you got to do 10 videos to make up one. That's it. And I want people to get, it don't matter who you think you are on here. Don't matter what you got going on in real life. On this bitch, you're going to work now. Meaning everybody's the same. They made it where you ain't going to blow up like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever level you're on, they're going to make sure you just stay on that level. And by you staying on that level, it's a job. Because when you go to a job, you're going to be on the same level. Ain't no raises to next year. That's how they made this. So when I said before, guys, nobody going viral, nobody going to be big. Whatever level you're on, you're going to stay on that level. Because they made it like that. Because the game is over. Yeah, everybody, they made it where nobody going to got it. Trust me on that. Reason why I say that, because you see the rappers, always watch the rappers. They are clues, y'all. If Rick Ross is rich, you know he made it, but he got to go back to basic elements of this game, of working. That's why he had to hop on them planes. That's why I say, a lot of y'all childish. When you see them getting on them planes, his ass got to go back to work. So meaning he might got so much stuff to do, he ain't got time for the jet. He got to go here, he got to go there, he got to go here, he got to go there. That's work, y'all. For them, that's work. Playing plane ticket, sitting on the book, working. He got to go back to work. Like remember before, they played that boss role because they was able to do that. Sit back, relax, go live every day, money coming in. That was the key. Social media made them rich. They didn't do nothing. But now, y'all, everybody, meaning, okay, I'll do it at y'all said we in a time now You got to keep what you got. It's not about what you're going to gain, y'all. I'll tell y'all to your face. I don't care who you are. You might not gain too much or nothing. You're in the time now. You better keep what you got. So I know what Rick Ross doing. If he got a real fan base, he has to do this to keep the fans he got. That's what it is. You got to get down and dirty. It's time to get up close and personal with these fans. See that? Bingo. Reason why I say that, because now 50, he's in a different game. He don't got to do that. 50 dealing with film. He was on television the other day. 50, I told you, 50 Cent is still a household name. He's still a superstar, all right? He's on the Walk of Fame as well, but he's still a superstar. Meaning he's been in the film. Yeah, I know he's been in the film. And I told you, when 50 come online, he's just playing around and trolling. He playing around and trolling. And by now, you should know, whenever 50 is online playing around trolling, he got something coming out or something going on. So everybody forgets that. So he actually got stuff going on. Rick Ross got stuff going on for real. So even though they going back and forth, they still making their money. The game is always about money, y'all. You thought it was. So what I want y'all to get is everybody has to work. I mean, you even seen 50 Cent going back to work. Back on stage, rapping with Mary, doing shows here and there, still doing acting stuff, working. Because the days of sitting back over, what else they know? We in a new generation, which means you got to rebrand. Now, you want to be down with this new generation? You got to be hands-on. Man, that's why I kept telling you, it ain't about what you did. It ain't about in the past. I was able to see how people are slow. Bro, y'all rappers are 50. It's people 25 who don't know who you are. It's people 23 don't even know nothing about your legacy. See? And they don't care about your music. That's why I say the new people want to know what you did now. Got it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Fatima. Thank you for everybody with the gems. What's up, man, chick? All right, let's go. Let's go. So what y'all think about 50 Cent and Sherry Shepherd? All of them, they cool, y'all, but they put rumors out they dating. But I'm going to say they just friends. But people saying they look like a good couple together. It is what it is, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. So being that people want to talk about numbers, RAA certified. Future and Kanye West are now tied for most diamond certified hits among African-American artists. You got it. Not Jay-Z. Got it? Not Jay-Z. For the past 15 years, Jay-Z been the king of internet narratives. That's about it, y'all. Not charts. All right, their time is up, y'all. They had their time already, and I'm here to tell you, in reality, yes, they both flopped. They ain't making no noise on no charts, y'all. Everything you saw was manufactured hype. Why you think it all disappeared? All right, I troll, I play around because I get bored. Reality is always reality. And that's why you see why I say back to reality. Back to reality is this. Drake Iceman is still winning. Yungmiami is still winning. I'll leave it at that. This summer, whether you know it or not, I don't care if you're green, I don't care what you're talking about. The reality is, for the young people, not even young people, people that just know what time it is in the real world, the two winners of this summer is Drake and Yungmiami. That's reality, y'all. All right? Other than that, like I said, all you saw is manufactured hype. All right? He's going to attempt to stop Drake shine. She's going to attempt to stop Yungmiami. I can take Drake's album rollout, morph, clone that into my advantage of attention. And she understood I can take that Yungmiami clout and I can grasp that into my personal persona. And that's all that happened. Period. Got it? Understand reality, y'all. That's it. Show's over. Let's move on. Do y'all see Game embarrassing himself? Game don't know that we know he had on them same gold chains from about 10 years ago when he was hanging with Diddy. This guy was wearing a Mercedes-Benz chains. He still got them same chains. Ain't nothing wrong with having them, but no. Game done lost houses. He another one, y'all. Game is in the trash. Everybody went at Meek Mill, but we're going to just leave it at that. Guys, it was chicks there. I didn't know because it was so dark. Also, I know them rappers be sneaking in other things in there too. But when I saw the Game down in that bottle of liquor, y'all, Man, he's so sorry, man. That's why I ain't get to load up him drinking the video, man. Drinking the liquor, man. That's how sorry they are, man. I meant to load up this guy down about a fifth of Don Julio just to do this. I'm just gonna leave it alone, y'all. Let's go. Now they still saying Stephen A. Smith could have stopped Ryan Clark from getting fired. How? He didn't hire him. Stephen A. Now, if you want to say Stephen A. could have told Ryan Clark he was gonna get fired, maybe you could say that. But it ain't Stephen A.'s fault he got fired. So, Emmanuel Acho, can you please stop clout chasing everybody because you don't have a career, sir? And I told you before, your name is Nacho. All right? Your name is Nacho. And like you said the other day, you from the motherland, sir. You proud to be from the motherland, but I didn't see you wear no dashikis yet. You a guy that's proud to be from the motherland. You don't wear no dashikis, but you always trashing certain people, guy. And on top of that, you was a lame on the back. You was a lame playing football. You never was a star. And you're corny. And I told you, Acho, you are nothing but a buff Steve Urkel. And your name is Nacho. All right? And you're corny, that's why. I knew when you was on TV with Marcellus Wiley, you been corny, bro. When y'all been kept trying to switch shows. I watch your show because of joy. Understand that. I will tell y'all, if a show has a pretty woman and she knows what she's talking about, I will watch. All right? That's about it. I want these pickleheads to get it. You see Marcellus Wiley and Nacho? That's right. They don't understand it, especially Acho. Acho, you be screaming online trying to get clout off everybody. It's not going to work, sir. All right? Your name is Nacho because you're corny. God, these guys got canceled on TV. They got fired. But now I want you to see, when I gave y'all the whole spill, both of these has-beens work on YouTube. And they are so desperate for attention. Acho trying to blame Stephen A. for clout. They want to put their name in it. No, y'all are washed up. Both y'all got canceled. Once again, now, some people get views when it's a hot topic. So I saw the hot topic of Ryan Clark getting fired. Yeah, they getting views off that. But other than that, let me go back to you again, Marcellus Wiley, to prove my point. Yesterday, I showed you only had 5,800 views. Because you thought after you went viral around America, you was going to blow up after that. But I'm here to show you. You actually doing worse. Now, a whole day, Marcellus Wiley did a video. 4,500 views. 4,000. So when I said he get less views than me, here you got it. But the difference is, I don't got a college degree. They both got college degrees. They both was in the NFL. They both was on Fox and ESPN. Now look at their views. 4.5. 4,500. So I'm telling you every day, you guys are embarrassing yourself. Embarrassing yourself. He thought, y'all, when he got accused of domestic violence, he was going to get traction. Now, do y'all see when I said, this country don't give a damn about no negative, bad news no more, y'all. People sick and tired of bad, negative news. But this the catch. When you that skin complexion, they train to only make money off bad news. And that's why I told you they all been set up to fail. I ain't going to keep telling y'all, but we got new people. We must give updates. Because everything I said over a year and a half ago. People slow, and that's making me slow. I got to repeat stuff because people slow, y'all. You know you got a class. You got to keep repeating the same thing to slow students. I have to keep saying the same thing because everybody else is slow, y'all. Everybody's still uploading videos what we said already. Everybody didn't get it till it came out of Jaguar mouth. Around this channel around here, this same talk been going on before Jaguar, right? This same talk been going on before it was popular. I'm the one that told them Diddy and Jay-Z gonna fall before it was even a trend. I told them everybody was gonna fall before it was a trend. So that's why for me, this is boring. I have more fun off the chat. I love y'all to death. These are facts. Why the hell you think I do 10-hour streams on members only? If you notice, I don't do 10-hour streams live for money. I can, but I don't. I do 10-hour streams with my people, my members, because I have fun. I have more fun doing members only than these lives, guys. It's the truth. Because for me, it's boring. Because I told you already. And I don't like repeating myself. Meanwhile, I told you they all finished. The big check writers have taken the money, turned their back. What you watching is the investors are breaking away. Oh, can't make no money off Floyd. Time to go. That's what you watching, y'all. They ain't worth nothing no more. So people starting to cash out. Now they've been in this smoke of fame. That's why I told you this channel is for no fame. And I show you everybody that was famous, everybody that wanted fame. I'm the one to show you when they not famous no more. It's a gimmick to this channel, y'all. The gimmick of this channel is you're no longer famous. Once I start calling your name like that, you're no longer famous and you're not coming back. You got now finally see the formula. When I told them I'm the Grim Reaper of YouTube. I don't just make this stuff up. Meaning, if I tell you their career over, it's over. Trust me on that. If I tell you they winning, they winning. Didn't I tell you Yungmiami was winning before it was a fad? All right. Did I lie to you? No. That's just what I do, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. That is the gimmick of this channel. All right? People that's famous, people not famous. People that was famous and bragging. It's a system over here. See that? Media want to tell you losers are winning. I don't do that. Losers want to tell you, they want y'all to think people that's going broke still making money. No. I'm going to tell you what it is. Either they're famous or they're not. Either they're losing or they're winning. If their time is up, their time is up. And what they don't get, the reason why we got it bad, the internet made it where your career could be over, but you could still be in my face every day. That's why I cooked them. Because this whole thing is set up where you literally can force yourself on people. You can force yourself on people. Get it? And that's what they do. That's why you always going to hear stories of what? Them forcing themselves on people. Because that's what they do. It's in their nature, y'all. To force themselves on people. Get it? Not everybody, just black people. Because I always tell you, nobody else buying their crap and nobody else want to see their face. So therefore, they feel like because they got that skin color, they just going to keep forcing themselves on us. Meanwhile, I don't want to see their face. Got it? That's why I had to reclassify everything. When I said I'm not them. Their blackness is whackness. So, Nacho and Marcellus Wiley. And I want everybody with a job to be proud of yourself. Everybody that got a job, you didn't disrespect yourself in this world. You didn't play yourself. You don't ask somebody for nothing. You just kept your head down no matter what people thought about you. I'm here to tell you, you won. You winning. Everybody that did the right thing is winning. If you went and got a college degree and you working in the field of your degree, you won, goddammit. You won. I'm going to tell you what you did. When you got a college degree and you doing the same thing I'm doing, you a loser. Period. That's both of them. Now I'm saying that because they better get it through their head. They gone and they ain't never coming back. Marcellus Wiley, you going to keep embarrassing yourself. 4,000 views. 4,500 views and you was on national TV and you just went viral. You just went viral around the world. You ain't even getting 5,000 views. Just time to pack it up. So when I said, if you pay attention, when these so-called famous people came to YouTube, they ruined it. Can y'all now see it? All of them came here with their commercial whack-ass formulas and success, and they have ruined YouTube. You got it? How the hell do all these people come here, supposed to be famous, supposed to have a name? Why is YouTube so boring and corny now? You got it? We had our own fun before they came. I'm going to keep saying it. Because they ruined it, y'all. It's the truth. Didn't I tell you that whack juice goes all over? Let's go. Now let's go to adrienbronner. He's a bonehead. He's an idiot. See this? Blackness is whackness now. Prove me wrong later, y'all. That's what it is. So y'all, in the end, they're going to be clowns, they're going to be zest, and they're going to make fools of themselves for them pennies. Yo, people are being humiliated around the world. Thank you very much, Fifth. Thank you very much, Fifth. I told them it's a grand humiliation, but see, they didn't want to accept it when it happened to the big dog. I told them it's every single last one of them. He is just a good pretender. Guys, that whole Afro
was a whole humiliation. He was getting humiliated, but he made it cool and played it off. That's all it was, y'all. When he put on that wig, it was his turn to be a clown. That's all it was. Everybody got it their own way. See what I'm trying to tell you? Y'all keep going for shenanigans. Now you're gonna look at all that work they had to put in just to go back to where they at now. I don't know. Nothing current out. It was a good, I say it was a good show. It was a good internet takeover. Now, what other exposure you got? You was able to see when Jay-Z came back out with that whole thing. What else got exposed was everybody he controls online, like I said. You was able to see the energy of the posters. People keep posting about him. You was able to see the people keep talking about him for good. You was able to see his full control of social media and media. See, that's what I told y'all, right? Meaning everything we spoke about, you was able to see it for yourself. How when it was time for Jay-Z to come out and Beyonce with this major takeover. Get it? But then when he stopped, they stopped again. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gimme. All right. Let's go. All right, y'all. I'm saying this for a reason, y'all. People got to get it. Because, see, the good from the bad had to be separated, y'all. I'm the one that I had to trash the bad. People, the bad got to get trashed. The trash has to get thrown away so the good to be spared. There's a lot of good people, but the problem is there's too much trash around. That's the game. I might got talent, but you got 100 trash dudes around me. Get it? It's a plan. As long as there's trash around, you ain't never going to see how clean my house is. It's like our communities. You keep your house right, you keep your house right. But look at all the other people that's trash in your neighborhood. Everybody in your neighborhood full of fucking trash. Therefore, you got to live around trash. It's like that on YouTube, y'all. Everywhere you go, I told you. Anywhere you go at, and them people there, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be miserable. It's going to be destructive. It's going to be just messed up. That's how they do. They don't build, they destroy. Tell you that's how it works, y'all. See? Let's go. Because, right, what y'all able to see? You able to see 3 decades of people pursuing money. They got college degrees. They made it to the pros. Everybody pursued money. But now you're able to see that money didn't save their ass and money did not make them smarter. You able to see it. Straight up. When people thought school ain't cool, look up the dummies. That's why I say, man, at this point, you got kids looking up to these dummies, folks just smack their ass. They nothing to look up to, y'all. I told you, failure was put on a pedestal, and y'all gonna look up to failure and praise failure because of money. Thank you, my brother Punches. Thank you very much, bro. Thank y'all for everybody in the chat lighting it up. I do this for y'all every day. When y'all say it's over, then it's over. Other than that, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Former boxing world champion ADRIEN sued over sexual battery and assault allegations. Another one. He was a famous boxer, but now he's an online clown. He was a football player, but now he's an online clown. Do you see the formula? Marcellus Wiley on YouTube. ADRIEN. He gets accused of domestic violence. He gets accused of assault. Guys, after that Diddy stuff, y'all, I'm tired of talking about all that. That's why I say I don't got to talk about all that negative. I did it already. Because I said to the people, being that I was covering that Diddy stuff before it popped off, I said I'm going to cover it and close it all out. And I said it's a grand finale. That is the only reason why I covered that whole Diddy. The reason why I covered that whole thing like that, because I knew it was a big wrap-up. I knew it was the end. And I was documenting every step of the whole thing to the end. When that thing was over last summer, it was over last summer. That's why I say after that, everything since then been nothing but smoke and mirrors and nonsense. This game been over since last summer, y'all. All right? So I want everybody to get, when I was covering this stuff, it was for a reason. Everybody else covered these things, I guess, because I don't know why they do. I just want them to know they late. All right? So, ADRIEN, another idiot. See, guys, y'all culture ain't going to grow because it's based on negativity, no talent, has-beens, slow people, ignorant people, and dummies. That's where y'all culture at now. Are you willing to accept it? That's where it's at. If I said right now, give me 3 of y'all modern day celebrity geniuses right now. Just give me one. Can you do it? Oh, anybody that was a genius, y'all hated on them, didn't y'all? All right, you got nothing left. All right, you got it? Idiots. Adrien Bronner, they all the same. Pick one. Adrien Bronner sued for sexual battery. All right, y'all? So how many topics am I going to keep covering of the same abuse? Abuse. Purge. Oh, you got it now? All right. We all know they what? Goddamn Peter Pans. All of them. What we know about them? They can't keep their hands to themselves. Thank you very much. Thank you, give me more. Thank you very much. Make sure y'all tap in the members only later, y'all. What's up, Steve? That's why I focused on good people, man. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all, some of y'all know this. Let me talk to these idiots, because they be talking a lot. Because I seen people talking about things I really do in real life. Nobody care about your life, bro. You a lame. Check it out. You got quality, and you got quantity. I've been focusing on quality since last year. Quality and quantity. Quantity is a bunch of trash, a bunch of nothing. Quality is very, very precious and sacred. Quality over quantity. Y'all remember that. All right, that's my whole formula. Let's go. So they ain't understand that, y'all. You see Adrien Bronner now? Adrien Bronner is a gump. But what you better get is Floyd Mayweather the same as him. Only difference in Floyd, he don't act stupid like Adrien. But when it comes to IQ and intelligence, I'm going to say him and Floyd on the same level. Intelligent-wise, Adrien Bronner might be smarter than Floyd. Why? We got proof on Floyd. Floyd made some of the dumbest investments of all time. Guys, the way Floyd Mayweather invested his money, you might got a teenager that's in high school would have did better than that. These are facts, y'all. They got jerked and robbed. You know what's happening, y'all? He in a social media deal as well. So when I told you this was happening, people with no name, say somebody like me, say me and my friends, we got money, right? We got a company. The new thing they doing is finding people that don't got a name no more, that fell off. You find a rapper, an artist, anybody, a media person, you find anybody that fell off already, that got a name, and then we gonna invest in him and make money off his ass. And that's the stuff they doing. That's why I was telling you, mostly all y'all celebrities now, they so low level, guys. They went so low level, they in low level deals. Now they being used for their name and likeness. That's what they getting paid for now, y'all. Some of your people filling out W-2s. Yes, they are, y'all. I'm telling you. See, it's hidden because it's our era. Y'all know in every era, when the artist gets old, the actor, entertainer, they start doing knockoff commercials. Y'all know that. They start doing little funny, weird stuff, cornball shows. Like they start doing nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I gave you the clue of Ludacris doing car share. That's your example of Ludacris is not in movies no more. He'll never make a hit album. He's doing commercials. Because that's the level they're on now. Meaning they're on a level where they're not money makers, but they can still be used to make money off of them to push brands. They get paid for their familiar face. Their familiar face helps brand moves. See? Meanwhile, look, it's just how simple. Let me tell you how simple this thing is, y'all. This the real thing happening right now. The real money talk. See, I'm gonna use Marcellus Watt as an example. Like I said, me and my friends say we got the new drug company. We got the pill company for the new blue pill. We got a new pill that's purple. Boom. How are we gonna get the pill out there? Promotion, right? So guess what? We can start a YouTube channel. It don't got to be about the damn pill. It could be anybody. But when that person go live, every commercial, they're going to talk about this pill we got. And that's how we're going to sell the pills. We're going to make somebody be the face of it. Bingo, that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? So this is what company's been doing. So me and my friends, we got the new Viagra coming out. We estimate we're going to make $1 billion off this thing. But how are we going to get it started? Shit, we can find somebody, pay them $100,000, run the channel. And we just going to promote. It's really for the merch. See that? We just need somebody to keep them in tune so they can see those merch commercials. Got it, y'all? That's the new game. So I tell you, they only being paid for their name and likeness, y'all. They getting pimped. They signing up to get pimped because, y'all, the pandemic broke a lot of celebrities, y'all. Trust me on that. All the ones that didn't have a lot of money, like Rick Ross, That's why I went into Rick Ross. Now, remember during the pandemic, Rick Ross was doing everything himself. But Rick Ross was doing smart stuff. Use your brain, y'all. In the pandemic, he couldn't make no money. He can't go on tour. What he start doing? Car shows. I'm going to get money in this pandemic. I'm going to do something. That's what he was doing. Because I got to pay taxes. What else he start doing? His own land. I ain't paying no gardeners. Why I'm going to pay people on salary? I ain't making no money. So Rick Ross showed you. I'm going to just stay in Georgia. I'm going to just stay on my property. I'm going to ride out through this pandemic. And then, boom. He was able to go through it. He got Bel Air. He got Chicken Wing. He got that. So he was able to weather the storm. But a lot of them wasn't. If you didn't have a lot of stuff put up, investments, you were not able to weather the storm. Like I said, I knew what's up. I knew they Ben was moving out of L.A. They Ben was leaving Miami. When Tyrese Ben ran to Atlanta. See, they been running to Atlanta because it's cheap. They been running Hawaii, running to Florida, running wherever the air is nice at and they get cheap housing. That's what they've been doing, y'all. All right? Meaning, they was able to duck and dodge, but it's 2026. What you actually looking at, y'all, because time went so fast. We are approximately 5 years after the pandemic. That shit was 5 years ago. It don't seem like it don't do it. Because we've been bobbleheads online scrolling for 5 years straight. 5 years have passed us. So, what you watching is, anybody that wasn't making money in their sleep for the past 5 years, they ass broke. Or they going broke. No, y'all, these are facts. So, being that they're desperate, somebody put some paperwork in front of their face with a check, they taking it. Adrienbronner. How you know that? Duh, he's a fighter, right? So why is he more in goofy mode than fighting mode? You'll clearly see he's not in a position he had no fights. Now let me show you something. All the shenanigans he's doing online, he can make that money in one fight. He don't got to do that. But if his boxing career is over, he has to do this. You got it? He don't got to do none of these shenanigans, but he need the money. I gave y'all a clue with Ray J. I said it's a joke. Ray J and Orlando Brown gonna box for real. And Adrienbronner, he gonna be a clown doing Ray J and Orlando Brown do. Social media clowns. Bingo. Trading places, y'all. Y'all whole culture been desecrated. Meaning, everybody in y'all culture is doing everything opposite of what they started doing. They supposed to be known as football players. Now they just online gossipers. Meaning, they don't have a career no more. They don't got a career in nothing sports, nothing in entertainment media at all. Everybody that wasn't y'all culture doing something opposite. That means y'all greatness fell off. The only people still doing the same thing as these two and a few others. I'm giving you Rick Ross and 50 as the clue. 50's doing the same exact thing he did when he came in. Rick Ross doing the same exact thing when he came in. All right? Once you ain't doing that, you ain't you no more. All right? So just understand that. When you see this guy, Adrienbronner, a damn streamer, he didn't get in the game to be no damn streamer. He's a boxer. No, now he's a clown. So do y'all now finally get when I said the internet makes you a clown, guys? Got it? The camera on the internet whenever you're in front of this camera and you're not bringing nothing real to the table, you will be a clown. It's just how it works. Plus, I gave y'all the clues, right? Y'all didn't understand the grand humiliation. After the grand humiliation comes the wipeouts. So when I was saying people community gone, they didn't get it. They've been humiliated the past couple years. And ever since they've been being humiliated, their neighborhood's been shrinking. And they've been getting new visitors moving in their cities and towns. They didn't get it. So let's move on, y'all. Now I'm going to show you how, for anybody that doesn't get it, Floyd Mayweather and Adrienbronner are the same exact people. They should be damn cousins. All right? Floyd Mayweather, former Miami Beach mansion, trades at a loss. Thank y'all all for tapping in. Thank you very much, Levin. Yeah, y'all got me motivated. I think I'm going to start Members Only live early today, y'all. I might start 12, but before that, yeah, I feel good today. Let's go, y'all. Floyd Mayweather's former Miami Beach mansion. Trades at a loss. My family, I'm proud of a lot of y'all, man. Because a lot of y'all didn't end up dumb and stupid. Real talk, man. I told y'all the time we in now, smart people, it's your turn to win. Smart people winning now, y'all. The tables have turned. Ignorance is being shamed. Stupidity being shamed. Thank you very much. I'm just being me. I'm going to keep repeating it. We got new people, right? A separation had to be happening to spare the, okay? I try to tap dance without saying certain words, y'all. For the race to be spared, sacrifice had to be made. See, you thought sacrifices was something bad. No, sacrifices had to be made. And the sacrifice is everybody that's dirty, filthy, unintelligent, low level, low IQ behavior, guys, they had to get wiped out. They had to get dragged. They had to get foot up butt to get out of here, y'all. These things had to happen so the rest will be spared and blessed. In order for your future generations to get their blessings they're supposed to get, this old trash must be taken out. So I want y'all to get, that's why all this stuff is happening, y'all. That's why my whole narrative and motive was to let you know, guys, I'm not sparing nobody because of no skin color. Because I understand it's some great golden people under their skin color. But the problem is, it's majority filth hiding under their skin color. It's the same thing as the diamonds hide under the dirt. It's the same thing. When you go get diamonds, when you get any precious jewels, you got to go through all that dirt. So that's how the community is, y'all. Good people all around us, but it's all this dirt on top. And there had to be a separation. So we had to start digging in the ass. Get them out of here. That's what this is about, y'all. All right? So you understand my terminologies, you'll get what I be saying. The good people had to be saved. In order for the good to be saved, the others had to be shamed, embarrassed, and dragged. No more pedestal, y'all. No more pedestal. So when I say no more glory, they're going to pay for glory, but they ain't going to get no glory. Because the glory is in the end. Everything that, for the people that did everything right. Floyd Mayweather's former Miami Beach. And I said all that to say, if any of y'all listening work in real estate, keep it going, y'all. Yo, long story short, it's funny, right? I was talking to an appraiser, and I was trying to be nosy. Like, how you get that job? I'm like, that's your job. Easy seemed like. I like, you had to go to school for that? They like to go to college, boom, boom, boom. I was like, man, that appraising job, man. Just appraising property all day? Man. My mom like, man, I wish I had that job. You see what I'm saying, y'all? They don't teach you this stuff. Mind you, I'm saying that because you have proof Floyd Mayweather don't know nothing about real estate. Nothing. He bought a mansion for $25 million. He thought he was going to make $44 million. He only made $11 million. $30 million loss. Now, this mansion right here, family, Floyd Mayweather allegedly paid $24 million, allegedly. He only sold it for $3.5 million. 3.5, y'all. He got jerked. Didn't I tell you they stupid? He got jerked. Guys, it only sold for $3 million, which means it's people right now. Some of y'all could have bought, it's people in New York with brownstones could have bought Floyd Mayweather mansion for $3.5 million. That same mansion, you could, guys, he getting jerked. He got jerked, y'all. So we got proof. Floyd Mayweather got robbed out of $50 million just on his house alone. So when he was telling y'all about the jury, I told you, I figured it out. I think it was stuff like Floyd got a, look, y'all, this was stuff they were doing to Floyd. I think, like, say Floyd got a watch, it's iced out. The watch really $100,000. Floyd thinking the watch cost $800,000. They were doing stuff like that to him. So I think when he had all those watches in the crib, he thinking, this watch right here, Mill. This watch right here, Mill. This watch right here. He thinking it, but it ain't worth that much, y'all. That's what happened to him. I'm seeing it now because I start putting it together. I'm like, yo, it looked to me like Floyd thought his material items was like part of his powerful net worth. But I think what happened is he started realizing, as he started liquidating, selling stuff, he started figuring it out. As he started selling stuff, hold on. I got cheated. This ain't worth what? I got jerked. Oh, he started figuring it out. Because remember, y'all, you know you can buy some stuff, but you ain't going to know the value sometimes until you go to that pawn shop. You get it? You like, hold on. I bought it from this jewelry store. I paid $1,000. If I go to pawn shop, they're trying to give me $150. That's what happened to Floyd. He been trying to sell his stuff. He realized, man, these dudes finessed me. Then he started realizing, guys, they were spending his money without him knowing. They were selling his jets. They was doing a whole bunch of this guy. They was robbing him, y'all. He really is messed up. Now, when I say messed up, remember this. I don't mean Floyd is broke on his ass. I mean his network has shrunk majorly. Meaning, it's no proof Floyd gonna make no big money no time soon, y'all. His fights got canceled. The only thing that'll bail Floyd out is them fights. That's why he was trying to get them fights. And this had nothing to do with his charges. So at the end of the day, you don't got to believe nothing. Okay, y'all, my people that don't know nothing about boxing. If I told you that Floyd and Adrienbronner were created and invested by the same people, would you believe me? Is it not starting to look like it? Ain't it looking like they was in the same class together? Nope. They got robbed by the same people, Johnny. That's right. Yo, people have been talking that money, but they have not been getting educated. Because the joke is in the end. Y'all were looking up to all idiots, losers, high school dropouts, people who barely could read. Y'all were looking up to clowns because that was the plan. Y'all going to be highly educated people looking up to straight idiots. Like I saw somebody said about, they said about like Charleston White never saying, and people saying that about Houston. Houston, a lot of them blacks down there think they so bougie and smart, but they not. They got inspired by Beyonce, her mom. They not that smart. They not. You're not, y'all. You're just not. Know why y'all not? Because y'all children been influenced by dummies. See, you could be rich and bougie, but if your child looks up to a dummy, that says a lot about you, doesn't it? You know what that means? All y'all legacy is going down the toilet. That's what all that means. I can be rich as hell, got everything set up, but if my two kids are idiots, y'all, you can flush all it down. You got it. You can count on it. And that's when I start noticing with Dion and LeBron. I think Dion realized, like, Shador and them slow. I ain't giving them nothing. On some real talk. Like, yo, man, these dudes hard-headed. They knuckleheads. I ain't leaving them nothing. They going to mess it up anyway. I might as well blow my own money. I think that's what Dion did, y'all, for real. And I started putting together. I was like, yo, I don't think Shador that smart for real. Because the Giants said it. The Giants said he was sitting there basically trying to say he ain't intelligent like that, y'all. And then I started noticing with Bronny. Then I know the deal. Rich kids don't go to school like that, and their parents don't make sure they learn nothing. And when a rich kid go to school, if you're a teacher, you can't just fail them like that. You get in trouble. Because his principal going to say, why you fail them? Man, don't you know Dion's son go here? We need that clout. Don't fail them, no. So they kids be slow, y'all. And I told you, it started showing us in real time. Shador, slow. Yes. Bronny, slow. Yes. They went so low to say Bronny had a heart problem. But if you pay attention, you didn't hear that no more. Because I told you already, if you got a bad heart, how you going to get drafted to the NBA? You got to play harder 82 games with a bad heart. I told you they lied. Bronny was in college. He got exposed to being a bum, trash. So they made an excuse. He got heart problems. That's how low they went. Bronny ain't had no heart problems, man. Because if Bronny had real heart problems, guys, every time he get on that NBA court would have been a chance of him passing out. First thing first, college play about 30 games, 40, 30-something. NBA, you play 82 games. You think I'm going to let my son play in the pros when he got a bad heart? So you believe that, right? But I told you that's how much they were willing to lie to y'all. You all got the proof. How you know they telling themselves. Okay, that's why you'll see, guys, after Bronny was in the NBA all this time, you ain't hear nothing about his bad heart. They forgot to talk about it. Got it? Bingo. Guys, I tell you, all these lies are going to run out eventually. That's all we at now. Good to say, everybody, we up. These backgrounds got to be laid out because people better understand this, man. This is what I meant by all that perpetrating online. Guys, I'm going to tell you like this, man. The past 15 years was a straight waste of life. If you did not personally just gain nothing on your own, family, I don't got to know you. I know your life got wasted. Since Instagram came out, what have you done with your life? Ask yourself that. Around that time, I started peeping a lot of shit, y'all. And I started noticing I got to get my life together, man. Meaning this life I'm living, bro, it's going to run out eventually. I start seeing all this fake stuff. I just watch it. Everybody's in this fake frenzy. I was like, yo, I got to just get my life together, man. I'm tired of this so-called street stuff and cool, all this stuff. I was like, yo, man, all this stuff headed to failure. And I said, one day, everybody gonna wake up and realize they don't got nothing. Everything gonna be gone and destroyed. And I was saying that about my own personal life. I saw it. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not just no hypocrite guy. When I peeped game, y'all, I said, man, I'm going to school. I'm doing something. I got to do something in my life. Went back to school. Like, man, I'm going to just stay busy. I'm going to just start working. That's what I started doing. I just kept doing it the whole time, y'all. Dealing with the hate. Oh, no, I said, I need to start to focus on. Let me do something. I got to do something in my life that I didn't do before playing around. So being I always knew how to cut hair, I was like, man, just go get the paperwork. And that's what I did. But I actually did it just to shift something different in my life. Because I knew where this thing was going at. That's why I say, anybody that was just online for the past 15, I know for a fact you ain't getting nowhere in life. I'm talking about you ain't changed your life. You ain't changed your ways. You ain't get married. You still ain't find the right lover, the right spouse. Whatever it is, if you ain't do certain things, I already know where you at right now. Because if we say 15 years, 5 just passed us recent. If you pay attention, the whole 2020 has been a damn scramble. Okay, I had plans when 2020 came in. When that pandemic came, everything was out the window. I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do now? Let's go. Show y'all where we at, man. We chilling on Friday. TGIF, we up in here. What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody catching this live, y'all. I'm cooked. Woman lost her job within 48 hours of starting. See the bonnet? So I told you about that bonnet, right? I'm going to tell you again what I've been telling you, family, for those who pulled up. I'm repeating certain things because I didn't want people to think when I was saying these things, I was trying to disrespect people. Guys, I told you that bonnet means idiot, fool, dummy, freak. That's what it means. The bonnet y'all wear means something. When y'all wear nappy hair, it means something. I told y'all the fads y'all got tricked into were the fads to make y'all look horrible in 2026. The fads y'all follow was to make y'all look so backwards in time, so idiocracy. Got it? I just make up stuff. It was designed, y'all, because when I understood, y'all didn't understand what image was. They didn't understand what image was. And they didn't know what happened already in Germany. They didn't know that man in Germany had a grand humiliation ritual he did first. Then after that, he started unaliving their ass. But before they did that, man, they was dragging them for about 10 years straight, embarrassing their ass. Humiliation. So when this was happening to y'all, I understood it. I said, yo, this is a grand humiliation. And they don't know they being tricked to participate in it. They don't know that everything they do ignorant is going to be used against them in the court of public opinion. They don't know how they look, going to be used against them in the court of public opinion. And when I realized they went so far away from their ancestors, idiot, my grandmother ain't wearing no bonnet outside. My great-grandmother ain't wearing no bonnet outside. I had 2 great-grandmothers, grandmother, mama ain't do it, nobody, auntie, no, none of them did that. Even in the Jerry Curl era, guys, that's not been new. They were going somewhere else. When I knew my grandmother was the main one making sure I stayed dressed right, dressed fresh, dressed this, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Where you going? They was on that dress. And I understood that. That what? Within this culture, you might ain't have nothing. But how you dress meant everything. Your manners, your speech was everything. And that everything I said was not based on no money. So the more they started chasing money, y'all, the more ignorant they got and the more ignorant they started looking. And they didn't get, the more they, see, it started with Walmart. When they first started going to Walmart with bonnets, bedroom shoes, and Crocs. I told y'all, Crocs are hospital shoes. Crocs also prison shoes. I told y'all it was going to be this thing where in the end, y'all going to look like bums. And that's how you're going to be judged. Meaning it's going to look like when y'all come outside, everybody dressed better than you. When y'all come outside, y'all gonna look like y'all coming off plantations, looking like y'all don't wash your ass. All right? They didn't get that. Bonnets also mean a lot of stuff. But here's my proof online. Y'all all gonna get this clear. Whenever you see a female talking stupid, doing something stupid, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a bonnet around somewhere, right? I want y'all to get that's all on purpose. Y'all was supposed to be going do it. See, I tell y'all, they protest everything. Y'all didn't protest women wearing bonnets yet. Now, let me show you the incompetency. Woman lost her job within 48 hours of starting the job. Idiots. Let me show you some more of y'all family members. See the bonnet? See, I've been through the code. Whenever I see a bonnet, I know something ignorant going on. Either something ignorant or something freaky. See, it's a code to the shit. So y'all thought about skin color? No. Everything is coded. A lot of y'all think signs and symbols are just organizations. No. You in a universe where everything is coded. That's why it's the matrix. Everything around you means something. Y'all didn't get it. I was able to see in 2020s, y'all didn't never understand what an image is. You still don't even know what a damn image is. Image is everything. I'll give you a clue. I can be broke as a joke. But if I come outside and I look clean and I'm fresh and I smell good, I can look like what? $1 million. If I look like $1 million, guess what? Something good might happen for me that day. Just because how I look. Image. Y'all didn't understand image. Now, it's one thing not to understand image when you're young. It's one thing to not care about image in the 90s. But in 2020, image is everything. I'll say it again. Image is everything. Now, I have been seeing people from all nations and races dressed fresh to death, fresh haircut, fresh, look way fresher than them. They look dusty, gritty, grungy, freaky, bum, poor. That's how they be looking, guys. Meaning they come outside like that. They come outside like that. But they've been doing it so long, it's who they are now. You got it, y'all? Now, what was they doing, y'all? Let me show you what they've been doing. Now, do y'all now finally talk? See, when I showed y'all months ago, yes, not trying to be funny, I said the nappy hair and the beard means something now. The nappy hair and the beard is a certain classification. All right. Let me show you what some of y'all colors did. They were stealing food, y'all. The homeless couple allegedly sneaked into a hotel and took complimentary food and left singing. Got to make up for losing Snap and EBT. What else happened nobody not talking about? How everybody that's qualified to work and lazy bums, they got their EBT cut. Many people got their EBT cut, y'all. From 50s on down. Cut. Stealing food out of hotel, y'all. So my people know hotels have food for free, some of them, for the guests. They walk in the hotel stealing food. One homeless couple stunt is being talked about on social media. Apparently, they filmed themselves sneaking inside a hotel, having a complimentary breakfast, and then leaving. Thank you very much. And then leaving, right? As the clip of the couple gained significant traction, garnering nearly 230,000 views, 250,000 views, might as well say. Many people appeared displeased with their actions, calling it stealing. Also, it was posted on a website called Clown World. Clown Worlds, featuring, boom. Told you the word is, y'all clowns, guys. Clowns, buffoons, idiots. Got it? Nobody calling you Coon and Sambo no more. The word is clowns. Idiots. That's the word on y'all. Because y'all behavior for 15 years have been the same behavior. You didn't change. You got worse. But this is your judgment on everybody, y'all. When I keep telling you, I know the good from the bad. I know what's up. But nobody else looks at it like that. Nobody's sparing nobody, y'all. Diggle your skin color. All right. Bonnet means idiot, y'all. Bonnet outside means you're an idiot. I'm going to tell you what it means. It means you're an idiot, or you might be going to suck somebody off, or you didn't wash your ass. That's what it means, all right? So don't listen to me. Keep it going, y'all. All I try to do is give y'all the updates. All I do is try to tell you what other people talking about behind your back, but they can't say it. It's all it is. Enlightenment. Thank y'all all. Raise your hand how many of y'all watched this whack-ass battle. I told them before, when California started rapping lately, it gets corny. It's been like that since 2000s. Man, West Coast rap has been trash ever since Dr. Dre and Snoop retired. Man, I'm just going to be honest with you. That Chronic 2001 tour was the last time Cali had some real music that I like. Game was all right. I'm gonna be honest. I just looked at Game as a clout chase after a while. Game was spitting hard, but after he became a battle, it was a time I just looked at Game as a battle rap. If he's not dissing nobody, he ain't making no noise. I start looking at him like that. YG, they got you out of strip club, sir. All right, so I already know where you come from. You was a male dancer too. So like I say, ain't no champions in this. Here go the Game, y'all. Game. Why you went? Game. You the rapper. How the hell does Wack 100 have better jewelry than you now? How the hell does Wack 100 have up-to-date jewelry? Game, you had on the old Mercedes-Benz pieces over 10 years ago, bro. And you had on those same pieces in pictures with Diddy. And Game, I'm going to say it again. What the hell is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all wearing hot-ass leather in the summer? Game is wearing hot leather in the summer. Drinking Don Julio. Game, I'm going to say that looked like an old leather Gucci shirt you had in the crib already. I'm going to say you had that already in the house. But why you wearing it in the building? It's hot, bro. Summer. You got it, y'all. No, it's called Life After Diddy. It's called Game is Broke. It's called Game owed $7 million. And Game lost his mansion too. Game, only reason why this happened to you, bro, you kept trying to use the 50 Cent formula. You kept trying to diss everybody, and this your end result. I've been telling people, you cannot build a career off dissing. You can't keep a career off negative energy. Instead of Game actually broadcasting his rap skills, Game does have rap skills. He kept wanting to be in beef and all this nonsense, y'all. That's why he ruined himself. It's like the streets. The shooter always ends up broke, y'all. So for those who don't know the streets, if the man you with, he talked about he was in the streets, if his ass broke, he was a shooter. All right? Shooters always end up broke, guys. The shooter, the one that holds the gun, they the ones always end up broke. What was Beanie Siegel for Rockefeller? A shooter? Is he broke? Okay. The shooter always ends up broke, y'all. Game was a shooter in this rap game. That's why he's broke. But the reality is Game could have made way more better albums than he did. Because Game kind of was like a West Coast Nas spitter. Game could have did way more than what he did, y'all, but he got to know that beef nonsense. Now, Wack 100 got better jury than him. Same way, Gene Dilla, security guard, got better jury than the Bad Boy staff and record label. All right? In the end, everybody else doing better than the rappers, y'all. That's my whole point. You know, y'all, we know why YG wear leather vests. I didn't watch it. You see how dark it is? I ain't never going to watch it. Let's move on, y'all. I was getting bored that quick. Yungmiami, y'all. Now you're going to get the facts. Thank you very much, AMG. Hold up. Thank you very much. Oh, the screen be glaring, y'all. Excuse me. Check it out, y'all. Now, here go the facts of the facts. So once I've been, like, trying to illustrate my formula of don't base things on who you like. Just look at it for what it is. The truth of 2026, y'all. In reality, Yungmiami has made a big song, a hit record, and y'all all been able to see it being suppressed. Y'all all were able to see what's been happening all these years. How somebody can make good, because remember, y'all, let's stop this. Let's stop the BS, all right? Good music has no face to it. A good song is a good song. So, then it hurts more for people. Why? You got people been in this game 30 years, still can't make a hit record, a hit song. Then you can have somebody, a so-called nobody, make some good music, be a hit song. And the people that got careers don't like that. When you got a career, 10 albums in, and you can't make a hit, they be mad. Y'all jealous. And they own media. And you got the facts. Yungmiami don't control media. She can't control it. She don't. But the reality is, y'all, for everybody that's not brainwashed by social media, Yungmiami had a hit record. And now she got a record deal. Which means she getting new money. Yungmiami signs major deal. WME as Spin That Dominates. Dominates. So when I went into the whole spiel, I was telling y'all, all that online sensation, all that online traction, they stopped that. But what they didn't stop was the actual music being played. They couldn't stop people liking it, and they was not going to stop it being played in them clubs and then on the radio, in the car. It's a hit song, y'all, and they tried to stop it. You got the proof now. They tried to stop it. Now, like I said, when they perform, it ain't about performing. It's about how things resonate when they finished. So now that they finished, things are back to normal. What's back to normal? Yungmiami got a hit song. That's normal. That's what's going on. The reality is Drake and Yungmiami had the hit songs of the summer, which I've been to. Spin That and Shebang. The 2 hit songs of the summer, period. But you're going to see online, it's a blackout on Drake and Yungmiami. Why? Everybody that does content is mostly an old head. And all those old heads are still down with a certain era that ain't winning no more. The era they love to keep talking about is never coming back. That's what makes it disgraceful. Because they're not diverse. See? When I went into Willie Lynch, it's the old against the young. And I told you I ain't got a side. The older generation has been purposely blocking the young generation from shining. And they've been doing it for over a decade. The young generation has been cheated of so much. I'm talking about people from the age of about goddamn it 20 to about 35. You've been cheated of life. You've been cheated out of life, y'all. Time for y'all to take y'all life back. Stop listening to old heads. All right? Y'all got the proof, y'all. They didn't want to accept Yungmiami had a hit record. And I told y'all, when they started praising her, and when I saw that shit at BET, this right here, I knew it was a problem. I ain't even never saw that before. Meaning, check it out. This is the whole spill on this. I knew she had a hit already, right? So when I saw the clip on BET, and I saw they were standing up acting like that, I was like, yo, it's a hit. Mind you, it wasn't even worldwide yet, and everybody ain't know. But I was able to see how they always reacted. They got up, they were praising your man for that. They were singing the lyrics. She got a, I'm telling you, when they saw her come on that BET stage, they was like, hell no. Hell no. Yeah, y'all, because y'all, you got to understand what's happening. You know, at the BET Award, when you come out, you got a hit song out already, or you about to get an award. All she did was come out for making a statement, and they played her music as she walked out. Now, she came out, had nothing to do with her. No, her music was her intro, and when that music came on, they started standing up and cheering their ass off, and she was able to get her praise. And I know when that happened, y'all, that was a goddamn problem, because I didn't never see nobody else get it like that. And I know what's happening, y'all. People need music. If music is the culture, it's people that need good music, y'all. People love their music. Good music is energy. So I told you it was this game. This guy had the nerve to put on clothes saying the game needs me. No, I told you. They try to make the game so depressing and slow and boring and fucking corny. They try to make it where we need them. And you're going to depend on them. They're going to come out and do nothing. The game don't need you, bro. You got the proof. Y'all number old heads trying to stay relevant. See how I flip it on you? That's reality. Old heads trying to stay relevant. Meanwhile, when they saw those organic chairs or that packed BT Stadium, and don't forget, this year the BT Awards, it was on Paramount. It was on Paramount. Get it? So when Yungmiami came out and got that praise, that was big praise, y'all. It wasn't on BT. It was on Paramount. Now, they watching this shit. Yungmiami coming out. What happened after that? The streams start going up. Why? It's a hit song. The streams going up. Streams going up. Man, I told you, once he started going up on them charts, a hit goes up the charts every week, every week, every week. Then after that, it's about, well, if it make it to number one, how long is it going to stay at number one? They tried to make sure it never got to that level, y'all. That was my whole point. They tried to stop it from growing, but it didn't work. Because it's a real organic hit. Now I get to show y'all something else, what I said. You can pay for this algorithm, y'all. You can get your weekly shine on, and your mind, you're going to think you're doing. I'm going to tell y'all all to y'all damn face. I don't care who you are. Don't nobody control this algorithm, y'all. Don't nobody control internet. Nobody. You get your run, but it's a system that runs on itself. Meaning, you might get your run for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight, but if something really organic comes out, it will take over. This is why I was telling you, AI is based on truth for real. That's what it is. AI based on truth for real. Meaning, somebody can have a topic today, money behind it. If I naturally do something that break this bitch and go viral, it's going to take over. That's how it works. Meaning, I don't got to invest a penny. It's going to still blow up. Get it? No, y'all. Y'all was able to watch them try to stop Yungmiami, but it didn't work. That's why I'm using Yungmiami for y'all clue. So when y'all heard about Carrie Hilson and all these people, same exact thing happened to Yungmiami, y'all. They tried to stop her, but it didn't work. You know why? She got the young generation. That's why. Not going to work. Told you this all against the young. And remember this too. Remember this. Everything is in y'all face, y'all. After this, what did she say? She wanted Drake to get on that damn feature. And then that song would have been super big. And they made sure that was not going to happen. Because the week she said that, the week, man, he called everybody on that damn stage. And in reality, everybody he had on that stage is not hotter than Yungmiami. God damn it, Tiana Taylor messed up a song of a replay. Meaning she ain't got no damn talent. You should know Tiana Taylor ain't got no talent when she messing up on a song that she, you know what I'm saying, y'all? That song can't knock the hustle. They ain't even a real song to sing on. Simple as hell. Nah, Yungmiami actually winning for real, y'all. Now y'all can see it for yourself. The announcement comes as Miami rides the unstoppable momentum. Unstoppable. They're making a point to let you know. They tried to stop it, but they can't stop it. Unstoppable momentum. Of her breakout smash, Spin That. The anthem has dominated radio. Bang, bang, bang. Didn't I tell y'all I did my test on the radio? I said she got a hit. Bingo. All I did was go old school. When I told you Rick Ross and them playing, nah, Rick Ross in rotation. All right. Go back to your original ways, y'all. All right. Just don't keep repeating, I don't watch the radio. I'll just be on my phone all day. Just don't repeat that to nobody, all right? Get back into the radio. Meaning, if you want to know what's going on, turn your radio on. You want to know what's going on, turn your TV on every once in a while. You ain't got to watch it that long. All right, so here you got it right here. The song Spin That anthem has dominated radio, climbed the Billboard Hot 100, and became one of the defining songs of the summer. Told you it's a summer banger. While earning widespread viral traction across social media. Yungmiami had him doing what? The challenge. Then somebody else came out with a fake-ass challenge. So when Akademiks said they was flopping, he didn't lie to you. They were flopping. All of that was trying to stop Drake and Yungmiami. So then you're going to see, right? As it was climbing the charts, she hollered at Drake for that feature. Because they know it would have went way bigger. It was about stopping them, y'all. So I tell you, it ain't no favorites. Am I supposed to pick this one over that one? They all dirty. She was with Diddy. You still talking about she was with Diddy? Fix your mouth to say she was with Diddy. Well, if she was with Diddy, who the hell was they with? What's wrong with y'all? You're still picking and choosing. No, it's a difference. Yungmiami was able to bounce back for her Diddy allegations. They weren't. That's the difference. Yungmiami even got joked on, said Diddy peed on her. She still got a hit. But what about them? Yungmiami got accused of the same exact thing they did. Are you catching it? So what's the difference? All right. Old against the young. Old against the young. They look like church people when they on their off day. Meanwhile, hating on the young generation. Now y'all got it, right? These are the examples of how y'all life been controlled. And everybody with a platform that didn't tell you Yungmiami had the biggest hit this summer, you know who they work for, all right? Simple. I wish everybody that worked for jayz get the hell out of here, all right? I wish I had your own network. Y'all need your own HBO Max. Tell your rich boss to create his own goddamn revolt so y'all can be on that shit all day and we can just block it if we don't want to see it. Because this so-called media control y'all try to do is now backfiring on y'all. Y'all exposed, all right? It's just what it is. So don't talk to me about Charlamagne, Joe Button. God, I'm talking about that shit 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Stop, man. All right, they all janky. Beautiful influencer Adriana Garcia passed away. What else is the fad? How many so-called big content creators we've been seeing being found unalive? That's the other fad too. Glad I ain't a big YouTuber. Glad I ain't a big social media influencer. Because seeing to me, like all the ones that's big, they have been passing away under suspicious circumstances. Yes. Showed you that muscle guy last week, influencer 35 dead. 30 years old dead. Did I tell you yesterday, some reason people die in their 30s and they supposed to be healthy? I told you, it's a pattern. Same area, y'all. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people have been passing away. What else we spoke about? Everybody started looking alike. Don't you look like Yungmiami? Told you, they whack because they all started copying each other too, y'all. So you'll see she look just like Yungmiami, don't she? No, y'all. Blackness is whackness now. Let's go. Some of y'all gonna get mad, but one day you'll get it. Just call yourself brown. All right. The old head's been talking all week. Old head's been getting cooked all week. Today, it's Gail's turn. Oprah got roasted this week. Whoopi got roasted. Now it's Gail's turn. The old hoes. The old hoes of Hollywood. What are they saying about Gail? They saying, can you please get this bitch off TV? Once again, y'all, she's being blamed for ruining the morning show. Ruining the morning show. Corny and boring. Corny and boring. Every time I see y'all face, mostly it's corny and boring now. If it ain't no negative controversy, they have nothing going on. CBS Morning's ratings, disaster. Gail is crashing the morning show, y'all. Here you got it. Ratings are a disaster. That show has worst week ever. I told you they crashing networks. This tied into Ryan Clark. Don't get it twisted. Cam Newton. Don't get it twisted. They are kicked off TV because they are corny and boring. And they're not making the ratings better because they are singing the same song from an old-ass script. Got it? And wherever they show their face, somehow the views start going down. Not playing with y'all. CBS show, Good Morning America. America is sick of their ass. The two prominent, I'll tell you again. The black woman of the new generation right now that is respected, whether you like it or not, is Jennifer Hudson, Tiana Taylor, and Kekepalmer. I will keep repeating it to y'all. It was Sherry Shepherd too. Those are the three, y'all. Jennifer Hudson, Tiana Taylor, Kekepalmer. That's it. New generation, right? New faces, new things. They are the new faces of black success. Get it? When I say these things, like people don't want to see their face. They rather see Kekepalmer. You see, they rather see Jennifer. People sick of them, y'all. Now y'all got it. When I said it's like they forced themselves on us. We don't want to see their ass. Let's go. Oprah's lover, Gayle King, is bringing down the ratings. So y'all, this is why everybody's getting their money cut. They bringing down ratings. How many times I got to tell y'all? 1,000,000 times. When all these famous people come online, YouTube's supposed to get richer, more powerful, more traction, more gain. It doesn't get worse. But I know the truth. What I know, they got kicked off TV already for lack of views. Now they bringing their whack juice to YouTube. Now YouTube, we got what? Lack of views. You mean fame? You was doing better on YouTube before all these Negroes started a channel? Yep. You mean fame? Soon as these niggas start going live and coming on at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, your channel start shrinking? Yup. Really? Yup. They made it whacker. Thank you very much, Em. It's the truth. Oh, yo, you ain't got to tell me. I know y'all be bored. Because when I get off the live, I go into fan mode, consumer. And lately, I've been doing my YouTube homework, scanning these pages. And I be like, man, meaning I know it's crashing, but I always check to see if it's crashing for real, and I do updates. Yeah, and I look at it every day, and I be like, huh. So what I told you, if Charleston White ain't act a fool this week, you wouldn't have had nothing. Charleston White keep this internet going. Don't try ever get it twisted. Don't ever get that part twisted. If people like Whack 100, Charleston White keep this thing going. I know keep this thing going. If some keep it going, but everybody else mostly in the way. Or your job is to keep Charleston White going, fool. Let's go. He's not winning that ish with the judges. They say ADRIEN, when the judge see all that stuff he be doing online, y'all, he gonna get cooked. ADRIEN is in a deal with companies. The new deals they getting, they signing these idiots to social media shenanigans. All right? That's what's happening. Yo, y'all, they so sorry. They getting in social media deals to be famous now. Here your proof right here. CBS morning ratings. Disaster. They need to get rid of Gayle King. The entire show is dull in so uninteresting way to compile any news, so boring and repetitive. Blackness is whackness now. Told you what it is. If they not original, if they not doing nothing new, they corny as hell now. They whack. Super whack. Still talking about the same shit. Every summer switch names from Trayvon Martin to George Floyd, Eric Garner, this Sherman, Nolan Wells. Man, they fucking corny as hell. They the only lames spend their whole summer talking about dead people. They don't have no life no more, y'all. Ever since their life became social media, y'all, they are cornballs, straight up. It's corny as hell. Know why? They've been looking at people for 15 years and they ain't been doing nothing. Y'all lost y'all swag, y'all lost y'all drip, y'all lost y'all soul. How many times I gotta tell you? You lost your soul. I bet you any amount of money, you do not have Larry's seasoning salt in your fucking cabinet no more. I know for a fact you ain't got no Larry's in that, and you don't. You lost your sauce. All right? I know for a fact you ain't got no cooking oil in that house no more. You ain't got no box of cornbread. You lost your soul. Don't play with me. All right? You so sorry your ass make collard greens out of can now and yams. You don't make homemade yams. Your shit come out of cans. Y'all lost y'all swag, y'all. Y'all are fucking cornballs now. You got it? Why? You've been following cornballs too long. You've been looking up the corny people. Y'all been getting behind corny people. Y'all been screaming at the top of your lungs for nobodies. So now you're all corny, y'all. Here you got it. They got a Hollywood Walk of Fame. Why? What did they do? Well, Charlamagne was the first guy to act like he cared about blacks. He did it real good, too. Yes. You only get a Hollywood star for acting. Good job, Charlamagne. Good job. You told him a whole bunch of nothing all those years, sir. Thank you. That's what happened. All right, y'all, let's slow it down. What did Charlamagne do great? Just hilarious, you're corny. Just hilarious, you're not hilarious. Just hilarious, you and Tiana Taylor look just alike. Because these guys are so corny, they actually get people that look alike. No, just hilarious, you're corny as hell. Why? Ever since you started with them, you're corny as hell. Sorry. That girl, Laura, I think she cool. Because she with them, she's corny as hell. Now I'm asking you again, what does Charlamagne do great? Charlamagne does a lot. He got books. He got this. He does this. What does Charlamagne do great? Did Charlamagne top Wendy Williams? No. Did Charlamagne not do exactly what Wendy Williams did, the male version? Yep. What did he do great? The greatest thing he did was become a voice for black people. And after all his allegations, they let him keep talking. So who's the joke on? No, Charlamagne, he got an award for tricking y'all stupid ass. Told you, man, they act online. They act in real life. They get awards because they act. I gave you the clue with DJ Khaled. What record did you show me a viral video? DJ Khaled tearing up a record. Give me a video, please, of DJ Khaled getting busy on one turntable. Show me. DJ Khaled acted like a DJ, y'all. All right? Acted. What? I'm asking y'all for real. What did Charlamagne do great? Guys, anybody can write a book. Not to my own horn. I know my book would be better than all they damn books. Where they books at, bro? Man, what did Charlamagne do great? Everything is slowed down now. You know what they said? Man, these allegations coming out on Charlamagne. They starting to, and them blacks starting to turn on Charlamagne. Might as well give him that star real quick. Because if it keep going too long, we ain't gonna be able to give him his star. Might as well have him give it to him. Also, when you get that star, I mean your career over too. That's right. We might be looking at Charlamagne last accolade. But this is the thing, y'all. What did Charlamagne do great, all jokes aside? What did he do great? What did he do original? What did he do to show us he got talent? What did he really do? Is his career built off hate? Make a little mama cry? Stuff like that? Controversial topics? What did he do? He acted black. He got an award for he was the mouthpiece for black people over 10 years. He was highly influential within their community. That's why he was on the radio. That's why New York is goofy. New York is goofy because they kept listening to Ebro and Charlamagne. I've been to New York was goofy. When he had clowns on the radio. They been goofy. And they ain't say nothing. They tried to get the Knicks on the fire. I've been to New York was crazy. The man that owned the Knicks, they tried to get him fired. The Knicks won a chip. Charlamagne on the radio, they never tried to get him fired. They tried to get the owner of the Knicks fired, but not Charlamagne. They tried to get the owner of the Knicks fired, but not Ebro. Not Peter Rosenberg. New York was influenced by out-of-towners for the past decade. No disrespect, it's the truth. That's why y'all corny. Ben told you that. A dude from South Carolina acted like he was from New York. That's what he got the star for. Talking with a New York accent. He acted like a native New Yorker, and it worked. Good job, Charlamagne. On that one, I will salute you on that one. You did a good job, Charlamagne. If nobody knew you from down south, they would never knew that shit, bro. You could have literally said you from Brooklyn or Queens. Yes, you could have did it, bro. You could have pulled it off, Charlamagne. I'm gonna get that to Charlamagne. If he ain't do it, that nigga act like he was from New York. It works. So New York, the saying bit, New York take this L. New York bit took this L. New York is in the trash, man. All right, until somebody bring it back, y'all, it's in the trash. But guess what, right? A lot of us could have brought it back, but we know it's hate. So this is why I had so much fun, y'all. They started the chitlin circuit. The game was set up about 2000, right? Only certain people gonna win, and everybody else ain't never gonna win. So being that they had this program, right, with certain people gonna win, those are now all the people losing. And I told you a million times, they're a big family that's losing. And they're the ones been trying to protect it and protect each other. When I said that's why they hang together and they stick together now, no. The same ones that kept us out, they are now the ones trapped in. And we outside laughing at them. That's all it is. And I told them that the internet made it where we're going to watch their embarrassment and watch them fall. That's what this is about. We at the phase now where you're just watching them fall and trying to prove to you that they still winning. But it's not true. See? This is why I coined the term social media shenanigans. Because it don't mean nothing. If you're a rapper, you ain't got a hit song on the radio. It means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It means nothing. It means nothing, y'all. All right? So, the truth is, right? Everybody can laugh at Rick Ross, but I've got to say this too. He do got a summer hit. He got one of the hits on the radio. He is in rotation. He is actually doing something. And while him and 50 dissing each other, they both getting paid off the merch. So, what they not telling you is, Jay-Z ain't the only one with his record in Target. No, not at all. That's why you're going to see when that Target situation came up, everybody got what? Quiet. Everybody got quiet. You didn't hear no celebrity touch that Target conversation. Nope. It was just fans. See it now? Ain't no rapper say a word because they out in Target too. Tell you are in a big ass game and you're going to stay getting played every day. That's right. Meanwhile, these dudes getting their money. But, hey, in the name of rap, competition, entertainment, they doing a good job. Because this is what I mean, y'all. Now, Rick Ross and 50 was dissing each other and they ain't got shit going on, they'll be considered lame. But since they actually got stuff going on, they are doing what rappers supposed to do. Diss each other, be competitive, and keep that merchandise moving and them tickets selling. They doing what they supposed to do. So that's why I say in reality, 50 and Rick Ross, they not a clown show. Because they doing this for money. They making money. They rebranding. You see? When I tell you it's a rebrand, let me show y'all right now. See? A lot of us, we already know about the Rick and 50 beef. They go back. But see, when they started back up, now the new generation get to see them beefing. They never saw this. You know what I'm saying? Man, Rick. So that's why I know they rebranded, y'all. They got to. Because they know their generation is falling off. So remember this part too. The only reason why the rappers from this era is failing, because their era has failed. Rap music is from drug street money. Drug street money made 50 Rick Ross rich, but the pop fans also made them richer. See, they were getting the money from the streets. You know what it's called, y'all? One of the secrets of America, I'm going to do a live on that. Secrets of America, this recent Secrets of America I'm going to do, right? This country always had a shadow finances. The streets. The light and the dark. The light was the job, 9 to 5. The world of darkness, everything off the books. America functioned for decades by off the book money. I don't care if it was that man in the neighborhood washing cars, he ain't paying no taxes. That man in the neighborhood working on cars, he ain't paying taxes. That hairdresser, that hairdoer, she ain't paying no taxes. The drug dealer, but what they gonna do? All go shopping? See that? That's how it was for years. The black market, the streets, any dollar that cannot be tracked is what kept the country going. The malls, the shopping, the drug dealers, y'all. Drugs was the secret market that kept the country going for decades. They showed you in the Cowboy Carter movie. In the, excuse me, Cocaine Cowboys, too much cowboy. Cocaine Cowboys, Doc, they showed you that. But they, see what y'all didn't get? They were just giving y'all the clues of Miami. That was just one place. Drugs sustained this country, y'all, throughout the damn 80s and 90s. It helped start a lot of companies you see. It's called the shadow money. Jay-Z and all of them are rich from street money. Period. But since the street money is gone, they must reinvent themselves in a clean fashion to get clean new money in this era. That's what the rebranding is about. So a couple years ago, I told y'all that all the rappers that didn't rebrand, do something different, they're all going to go broke because they're not accepting the fact that they only made a name for themselves and status where they at is because drug money in the streets. The streets are dead, drug money is dead, and drug culture is not promoted or gun culture ain't promoted. This is why I told you, you got to be clean now. But see, they're rebranding to the new generation in a clean fashion. Meaning, we're dissing each other, but we actually have clean money for regular people, not streets. This ain't for the streets no more. See that? That's why Hov been getting embarrassed. It's not his fault. His fan base is the streets. When I say street, you think a broke-ass project. When I say street, you think of goddamn EBT cards. When I say street, you think of plastic bags on the ground, razor blades, cocaine, crack pipes, residue, blunt guts, backwoods, all of that. Streets, that's where their money come from. But since that money is done, that was why they were going to go broke if they didn't do something else. Take their self out of this whole field and be diverse in another field. But I told you, since he was focused on running rap so long, all he got left is rap fans. And I said all he has left is his own fans. Actually, that's all of them have left is their own fans. That's why Rick Ross is signing records for his fans. So now I can bring it all around for you. When I said, what's up, AI? When I said people now only care about their real fans, y'all. I got love for everybody that support this channel, but I must show my real fans extra love, special attention. I must make sure they good. I must make sure when they get up members only, man, they got 300 videos to watch, period. Or my people that been subscribed, I got to make sure they got new videos every week, period. Ain't about no money. I don't get paid for members only. Them videos don't make no money. That's for the people that subscribe. Because everybody that was worried about numbers and opinions, that shit don't mean nothing no more. So what you watching is they all have to rebrand with a new fan base and lock back in with their old fan base. But the problem is everybody from Rick Ross and Jay-Z era, majority of those dudes are broke, in prison, living off a woman, right? Child support, barely got money, out of shape, sick. And that's the problem. What else they problem? They didn't make music for women. Therefore, women ain't spending a penny on their ass. That's hurting them too. That's kicking their ass too. When your fans all men, sorry, men older now, but they're women. They don't support the shit. Because everything y'all did is a sausage fest. So y'all left the woman out of everything. Guess what? Now you ain't getting no woman money. That's how it all played out in the end. All right? So, Acho, you are nothing but a nacho. You're nothing but a buff Steve Urkel. Don't be trying to come at Stephen A. fool. He talking about Stephen A. could have stopped Ryan Clark getting fired. No, stop clout chasing Stephen A. Dumber and Dumber. Beavis and Butthead. Marcellus Wiley, Acho. You looking at two black men that got kicked off two goddamn networks. Fox and ESPN. They both was in the NFL. But now, Marcellus Wiley, 4,500 views. I know you got 16,000 this week. That was for a hot topic, Ryan Clark. But we saw yesterday 5,800 views. Now you got 4,500 in a day. You went viral, Marcellus Wiley. Now you getting less views. Yup. You thought you was going to blow up after domestic violence. But here you go, the truth, Marcellus Wiley. Your time is up. Every day you hit the live button, embarrassment. You got it? Acho, the human taco. Corny as hell. Him and Marcellus Wiley, both of their ass work on YouTube. Both of them are failures. Don't try to come at Stephen A. Because what? He's still on that TV. He is the clout. Stephen A. is the clout in y'all world, and y'all all hurt. Because y'all were working with Stephen A. Y'all was in the same field, but now y'all on YouTube. Stephen A. still on TV. Don't blame Stephen A. He ain't got nothing to do with that. Just because Stephen A. get you the job don't mean nothing else. He got him a job. Pick straight up. No, Acho, you trying to clout chase Stephen A. No, bro. When you gonna put on your, like I say, when you gonna put on your dashiki, fool? All right? You are nothing but a buff Steve Urkel. And when you gonna cut that nappy head, that shit corny as hell, bro. That's why you got kicked off Fox. All right, Acho, proven blackness is not do nappy hair no more, y'all. Let's stop it. Meanwhile, look at this guy. Adrienbronner look like he'll go down on himself. He's an idiot, y'all. No. Now I want y'all to get this, please. Everybody that tapped in. Adrienbronner and Floyd Mayweather are the same exact people. Handled by the same people. Managed by the same team. Put through the same procedure by the same man. When y'all hear that man Heyman, that man Heyman, he's the guy behind both of their clown ass. And when they both went against Heyman, I saw a video of what happened to Adrienbronner when he went. Adrienbronner started going broke when he went against Heyman. Floyd Mayweather tried to go against Heyman. Here you got it. You heard what they said, right? We're going to break his ass. They said we're going to put Floyd ass in the dirt. We're going to expose his ass. All his lies. Here you got it, y'all. You see this house? Floyd Mayweather sold it, and he only got $3.5 million, y'all. Floyd was getting robbed. Floyd was getting tricked to overpay for stuff. Floyd paid $24 million for this, allegedly $25. He only sold it for $3.5. So anybody don't believe Floyd going broke, all you got to do is see these desperate cash outs. You will see he been stalled out so heavy, he taking anything, y'all. He's so broke, he taking anything. That's how you know he taking anything. This means he couldn't afford to turn down the $3.5 million. Family, you ain't got to be smart. You paid $240,000 for a house. $240,000. You get so desperate, you sell a house for $30,000. You gonna do that? But that's what he did. You bought the house for $200,000. You get it? You bought the house for $250,000. But you're gonna sell it for $30,000, cheaper than a goddamn Mercedes-Benz. That's what he did. $3.5 million, y'all. That's 2 brownstones in New York right now. 2 brownstone apartments right now. Homes. Floyd Mayweather got jerked. So now y'all got the proof his stupid ass got jerked on 2 separate properties. He lost $50 million in bad investments. My people, please pay attention. When you buy property like this, it's to flip the money. Flip it. He's taking losses. Everybody in the real world buys a house. When they sell it, it's worth more than they paid for it. You also seeing that Floyd was not invested in the property. He's desperate because he got to take anything he can get. So y'all got it. He paid $25 million for another house. If I'm not mistaken, his Malibu house, he thought he was going to sell it for $44 million. He paid $25. He paid $25 for the mansion as an investment. He didn't even make his money back. He only made $11.5. That was, they say he took a damn near $13 million loss on that. Really more than that. See, if this when I learned they were finessing Floyd. When Floyd paid $25 million, in his mind, when he finished, he gonna sell it for $40 million. Then it come time to sell a house. They saying, Floyd, that house ain't worth $40 million. Floyd, this house ain't worth $25 million. Floyd said, I paid $25 for it. You better take this $11 million. Got him. Now y'all got the proof. Floyd Mayweather sold 2 mansions for approximately $15 million. So he can talk online, show money all day he want, y'all. Y'all, now I have proof. Now here you got it. We talk about prime real estate. He sold a Miami mansion and a California mansion. Both together, all together, he only got $15 million off 2 mansions. Who's the dummy, y'all? Who's the dummy? Floyd is a dummy. He got jerked. It's for real. I believe it's more than just he can't read. You got the proof, family. You got the proof. Man, if you would hit the lotto, you could have bought both of Floyd Mayweather mansion for the low ticket. Straight up. 2 mansions you could have bought from him for $15 million, y'all. And had one in Miami, one in Cali. But just the thing. Both of the ones, as soon as he sold them, the price went back up. So the mansion he sold for $11 million is now worth $30. Why? You know Floyd Mayweather is living in his mansion, right? Yeah, that's Floyd Mayweather old mansion. It's worth money now. He gone. Yes. So the mansion he took 11 for is worth 30. He took 3.5 for this. Guess what they said about this? They said the value on this is now 18.5 million. So seeing to me like soon as Floyd need a property, the price go up. Meanwhile, he the one thought he was gonna flip. He didn't make no flips. He didn't. Nope. Floyd and Adrien got finessed by the same people. And I know why they got finessed. That's right. You know what I'm going to say happened to them? Same thing in the rap game. You know what? I'm going to just keep it real with you. In my opinion, Floyd and adrienbronner, when they were young, they got fondue. In my opinion, when they were young, they got fondue. Get it? When you get fondue by somebody rich, when it's all over, you ain't going to be able to say nothing. Because that rich man got all that dirt on your ass. Yeah. When I started look, see, y'all want to know the truth? You got to look into them old documentaries of Floyd. You got to look at Floyd when he was green before he got rich. That's the real Floyd. You got to see adrienbronner when he first started. They got, I'm going to say their ass got fondue when they were, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all? The people that's taking their money is the people that fondled their ass. Get it? Blackball. Fondled. I'll be honest, when I saw that dude Heyman, I said, yeah, he look like, yeah, he look like a Diddy guy. See that? You catch my drift, right? They got a Diddy in boxing. They got a Diddy in entertainment. Wherever you go. Got it? All right. Same thing Diddy was accused of. I'm going to say that happened to them too. Yup. How I know that? The man that gets fondue always gets jerked in the end. That's right. Called blackmail, blackball. Then how I know that? It's not a mistake. They came in this game through the same people, and they getting dragged at the same exact time. And they both are proving they unintelligent people. So like I said, my brothers, I know it hurt my brother. Bro, you was taught to look up to a lot of sausage. And now everybody that was a sausage, they ass getting turned into turkey bacon. They fucking done. I know it hurts. Because I watched y'all. That's why I'm happy. I never was an adrienbronner fan. Never felt the same way about, I never felt the same way about none of the stuff y'all do. That's why I was telling you, in the 20 teens, I started separating myself back then. I started noticing y'all go for okie doke. Y'all celebrate weakness, failure. Y'all would praise floydmayweather. He ain't giving no real fights. Y'all started accepting everything mediocre and basic. Making excuses and shit. That's why it's nothing left. They still try to make it like with LeBron James going is important, but it's not. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They don't. It doesn't. Now, do y'all now believe when 50 Cent said Floyd Mayweather can't read? And I think when 50 Cent said that, I think, this is what I think. I think Floyd Mayweather had a team that was doing right by him. But I think when 50 said he can't read, I think that's when Floyd Mayweather people got smart, started cheating his ass. He can't read. Oh, shit. Floyd, sign this real quick. Sign this real quick. Floyd don't know nothing about investment. Y'all hear know nothing. Floyd, one of them dudes you hang with and just go home with money on purpose. You hang around on broke, you're going to leave with money. I believe they were doing that. Show Floyd that property. Show the property. Property really worth $4 million. We're going to tell Floyd it's worth 16. Just switch the numbers up. You give it to Floyd. All right. I think they were doing that to him. Floyd, we just made an investment for you. Because remember, they also trust their investors for these investments. So I told you, Floyd start figuring it out as he going on. Because remember, as he going broke and it's time to cash out, you think like pawn shop, y'all. You think regular like pawn shop. Think regular like when you ready to sell your car, you paid $5,000 for the car, time to sell it. They saying that car is worth $1,500 on the trade-in. You like, what? That's happened to Floyd. Because his investors, I think, was making bogus investments on purpose. Get it? The house really worth this much. We're going to tell Floyd it's worth that much. Meanwhile, we're going to collect the money and get our cut. See? The price is $4 million, but we tell him it's 16. We can take that 12 and split that up. I think that's what they was doing to him, y'all. With his jewelry, everything. Because you'll see it. Everything. See, now look at it. When Floyd was online flossing, he was happy. Because they look at it like he was just they were gassing him up. Floyd buying shit, going shopping, all these outfits, clothes. Meanwhile, he getting robbed behind the scenes. But he don't know. He on pictures. He taking pictures online. He posted. He good like a little kid in the house. They knew they understand these things, y'all. Look, man, you can treat them like big ass kids. So we're gonna turn Floyd to a big ass kid. His ass can't read. He don't know nothing but investments. Let him keep talking about money. Sure, he also don't know when you pulling out money in front of certain people, they know you ignorant. So he pulling out all that money. They like, just let him go ahead. He putting out money, showing outfits, gold jewelry, but they really was his pacifiers. You know how you pacify a little kid, or you think about when you put a kid in the room, and you know they got all those toys scattered around the room. They just busy playing with this, playing with that. They just happy in the only toys and shit. That's what they did to him. He gonna be in mansions, walking around happy. Meanwhile, he ain't gonna know shit going on outside. And he ain't gonna know nothing about those books. And we gonna keep him in that goddamn house. 10 years of that shit online. And by the time he realized it, man, bro, we got all this money. Bingo. So when I told y'all online was also a distraction for them, online made them stupider. Online made them lose their mystique. Online made them lose their celebrity. How you know that? Well, the guys that robbed Floyd got rich off him, they ain't got no name. Because y'all forget the powerful people are the ones in the back. The loudest one is the weakest. That means the one you see every day ain't the one with the power. So as things went down, I was able to, oh, that guy Heyman, he the one with the juice. Oh, he the one was behind Floyd the whole time. Then this is how I knew they got jerked. I'm like, oh, they dumb as hell. But that dude Heyman, his ass went to college. So I knew he was smart, y'all. He was smart. That dude Heyman, his ass went to Harvard somewhere. Harvard or Yale, one of them. That dude they under, he a smart, genius slickster. So you think of a Diddy that's smart as hell. And that dude Heyman, like he could pass the white. Smart as hell, y'all. When I started doing that dude Heyman, plus he from the industry. That's not peep game. No, he put them in a contract like rappers and pimped their ass like rappers. He was just giving them stuff, let them get money, but he jerked their ass in the end. They got jerked. That dude Heyman got their bread. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was working for that dude Heyman the whole time. Meaning, Heyman had his hands deep in Floyd's pockets the whole time. Yup. Floyd was nothing but a boxing rapper. Got it? He was a boxer promoted as a rapper. Now look at Floyd. He really was an entertainer. He gonna get in that ring and act like a fight. I'm gonna act like a boxer. I'm entertained. Meaning, I ain't trying to get sweaty for real. I ain't trying to get my teeth knocked out. I ain't getting my face swollen. I ain't trying to knock. I ain't knocking. I'm just gonna make it look like a fight. Acting. That's what it was. That's what Floyd's whole career was when you look at it. So I tell y'all, me and boxing, sorry guys, if you ain't knocked out enough people, I'm not interested in watching you. So all those long fights, I wasn't with none of that shit. Y'all were. Ask me how many fights I paid for Floyd. 0. Because I knew it was just entertainment. It wasn't no boxing. So they tried to use the same Floyd formula on Adrienbronner, but he's an idiot. It didn't work. So Heyman, and see, what people don't know about Adrienbronner, he went against that dude Heyman first. He already went against him. That's why his ass broke. He was talking shit. Okay, y'all know when he first fell off? That's when he first started getting big-headed. And he was going against that dude Heyman, y'all. And that's what happened to his dumb ass. Meanwhile, Adrienbronner in a contract. They are so low, they are in contracts to be social media people. See all these networks kick? They giving people deals with these networks. Zeus? Yeah, that's how it works. Say right now, right, I'm on social media. I can sign with a certain team, managers. They can blow me up. They can get me on one of these shows if that's what I want. That's how it works now. Yes, that's the new celebrity. So Adrienbronner and the rest of these guys are so sorry, y'all. They in YouTube contracts, Instagram, they in contracts, y'all. They being used for their name and likeness, not for their talents. They're not being hired for their original talents. They're being hired because they got a name. And as people know, names are useful. So they being used for everything else except for their real careers. Got it? Whenever you perform it and you're not doing your original performance, now I'm about to tell you a clown. Yeah. So now you got it, right? That dude Heyman is a genius. Now you're going to see how Adrienbronner and Floyd left. See? You know people in this world by their works, not by what they say, not by what they do, their works. So you see that guy Heyman, you see his works. He got 2 poor-ass boxers, He made him a name. He made him big. He made his money. And when he finished with them, they both looking bad, ignorant. And you got it, y'all. All right? A lot of y'all just like Mayweather. Why? He wore a lot of cute outfits online, bro. You just like him. You like him. I told y'all, all them pictures they were taking was for you, bro. Bro, when you was giving them all them hearts on Instagram, they like it. So, brother, you was giving men hearts on Instagram for 10, 15 years. But guess what? They're not winning no more. And you got played. Because all you did was like men. You didn't like Floyd because he knocked people out. No. You like Floyd because his nice, pretty outfits. You ain't like him as no damn boxer. You like Floyd because your ass like Floyd. That's what happened. So, let's go to the Game of YG. Who watched this versus? You mean to tell me Game knocked out a whole bottle of Don Julio before the versus? It's called Life After Diddy, man. Game, did you go in the storage and break out that old Gucci leather? Bro, I'm going to say that because you're wearing a leather coat in July. Excuse me. You're wearing a leather Gucci piece in July. You're wearing old-ass Mercedes-Benz chain. You got on that same Mercedes-Benz chain in a picture with goddamn Diddy. Jermaine Dupri and the rest of them. Now, I'm going to say this. Ain't nothing wrong with having on your old jewelry. But the problem is, Wack 100 got more newer jewelry than you. How the hell does Wack 100 got better chains than you, Game? All right. Game, it looked to me like you went and pulled out an old Gucci jacket, bro. Straight up. And why the hell are you drinking straight liquor with a leather jacket on in the building? Told you, they're showing you they lost their mind, y'all. They lost their mind. Family, Game is from California with a leather on in the building, drinking liquor in the summer. All right. He lost his mind, y'all. YG, a leather vest. Now, is that a coincidence? Rumors is Game was a stripper. Rumors is YG was a stripper. Those are rumors. But my point is this. How many of y'all saw that battle? How many of y'all saw that versus? Horrible, y'all. Horrible. Let's go. I don't want to talk about them. Game. Why the hell would you put on a Mercedes-Benz chain that you wore around Diddy? And you and Meek Mill in a goddamn pool with Diddy. Leave it at that, bro. Y'all all got the facts and proof now. Yungmiami got blocked out. Y'all got the facts. Yungmiami was conspired against y'all by somebody. I don't know who, but you got the proof. The conspiracy against Yungmiami and Drake took place this summer. The two hottest songs on the radio is Spin That and Shebang. Now, outside of that, Rick Ross' song is in rotation too. I ain't going to take that from him, all right? He got his songs playing too, him in French. But no, the two summer bangers is Yungmiami and Drake. And you're going to see when Yungmiami says she want to get with Drake, you're going to see them Carters came out swinging, goddammit. Them Carters came out swinging. But now I'm here to tell you, after all that stuff they did, Yungmiami still got a record deal. Her song is still going up the charts. And in reality, Yungmiami is still winning, y'all. Drake's still winning too. See, in America, on YouTube, Negroes ain't going to talk about Drake. They ain't going to talk about Yungmiami because these Negroes are trained. All right? But I want y'all all to know reality. Reality is Drake is winning, Yungmiami winning. You want to prove it to yourself? I don't got to know you. I don't got to know where you from. When you get in your car, just turn the radio off for a little while. You'll hear it. It'll come on. How you know a hit song? Turn that radio. It should come on within 10 minutes. I guarantee you, come on. A hit record. You always do that. You forgot because of social media. Do you now see what I tell you? Social media is based on who you like, who they want you to like, and who you don't like, and who you hate. But everybody you were taught to hate, Kanye sold out arenas. Did Kanye West have to keep bragging about how his arena sold out? Or did somebody else start bragging about their arena selling out once they saw Kanye selling out? Duh. You got it now, right? Everybody who's waiting for real, you're not going to know. Everybody you're going to keep supporting and saluting going to be a has-been. Now that you got the formula, you figure it out on your own. All right? Your fucking cousin and his girl is going out here, going to hotels, stealing food. I'm going to tell y'all all, if you want some respect in this world, you better stop wearing them bonnets. God damn it, y'all looking worse than Harriet Tubman out here. Yes, you are. Y'all looking worse than Harriet Tubman. Straight up. Check it out. The homeless couple allegedly snuck into a hotel, took a complimentary food, and left out singing. Got to make up for losing Snap and EBT. So do y'all now see what I told you was called a struggle couple? Here you got it. Struggle couples. They everywhere. They hide. They sneak out at night. Struggle couple with both of their ass doing bad. Struggle like a bug. Struggle couple, goddammit. That's right. So, here you got it, y'all. It's a separation, and that's all it is. Blackness is now whackness. Here your proof. Other than that, don't listen to me, y'all. Listen to nothing I say. I just be talking. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. All right, party over. The concert over. Y'all see all that stuff died out, right? Hey, Dame Dash. Sorry, Dame. You about to fade away too, bro. Sorry. Yeah. And plus, those last clips are the dialogues. Horrible, bro. Yeah. It's over with now, y'all. Remember I said Jay-Z adversaries online, everybody? It was a campaign. His haters, everybody. Meanwhile, all that stuff dead now. Why? It was manufactured hype. Meaning, y'all can hate on home now. Nobody cares. That's the truth. Back to reality, y'all. It was fun while it lasted. I act like I cared. I was just being nice. The reality is, when academics told you they ass flopping, it's the truth. They ass been flopping. In reality, that song made by Beyonce, did you hear it yet? All right. So this is all you got to do. If you want to know who got the hit songs right now, just turn on your radio and you'll find out. So you got to do. I bet you go hear Young Miami. That song she dropped was to stop Young Miami. She dropped that song Dunk with a video, then try to do the challenge to stop Young Miami. I think when Beyonce saw Young Miami getting his praise at that BET Award, I think she had a goddamn fit. See that? So I'm going to tell y'all all. You have to see the clip of when Young Miami came on that BET stage. If you see that, then you'll understand why the hate came at her so fast. When this happened, she was already climbing the charts. They shut down Young Miami so she wouldn't get number one. Yes, they try to stop so she wouldn't get number one, y'all. But now you got the facts. She signs a major deal. I think it might be with Warner Brothers. I don't know. Warner Music? I don't know. Just know she got a deal, y'all. Got it? Which means she got new money. Anybody else that does not get a new record deal is not getting new money. All right? The key to being a celebrity is a new contract. If they're not getting big contracts, they're not celebrities no more, all right? And the other question is, how the hell did Charlamagne get a Hollywood star? Charlamagne, Kekepalmer, Lil Wayne, and a few others getting their Hollywood star. Charlamagne. No, y'all, he was a good actor. Y'all finally got it now? Y'all forget he was hanging with Oprah? Charlamagne's job was to make black people believe anything he pushing, and it worked. Yup. He became y'all voice and face of the educated black man. Yes. Charlamagne wrote books too. All right, y'all. So there you got it. I already know what they're going to do to your Walk of Fame. All right, look, man. People going to see your star, Charlamagne. All right, they might put your shit on the side block somewhere. Yeah. But other than that, y'all got it now, right? What the hell did Charlamagne do to get a star? And to this day, we still don't know why DJ Khaled got a star. And the other thing that shocks me, somebody didn't get a star yet. That's the only thing that still shocks me. Hov ain't get a star yet. Snoop got one, 50 got one, Dr. Dre got one. Even Ashanti got a star. People forget Ashanti was an actor too. Now maybe jayz didn't get one because he ain't an actor. But he ain't get a star yet. That's the only thing that's weird. Y'all see Lil Wayne got his. So now you see for this era, Lil Wayne got his, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Diddy got one, Wendy Williams, Destiny Child. Jay-Z don't got one yet. So this whole thing is weird. But he got an award for being the face of blackness. That's why. That's why you're going to see Charlamagne topic every week. Black, 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 black. That's what he got an award for. Acting like he got love for black people. Good job, Charlamagne. Good job. Good freaking job you did there, sir. We couldn't get nobody to play that role like you did. Man, you did a good job, sir. You also got an award for tricking people to think he's from New York. Another award. Good job. That man from dirt blocks, back blocks of Carolina. He actually did it. The food was so good, he almost made me think he was from New York. Even though I knew exactly who he was from. But he tricked me on to the point I was like, damn, Charlamagne, you from up top? Man, he tricked the hell out of people. That's what the award for, y'all. Acting like a New Yorker and acting like he's black educated. Yeah. On that note, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm not gonna bore y'all no more. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy your day. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that caught the live. 2026, we still live. What's up, A-Town girl? That's right. Oh, yeah. In order for you to get a star, I think you got to have a certain amount of dirt on you, too. Yeah, if you ain't got no dirt, you ain't getting no star. Get it? All right. I think you got to have some evil in your resume. On that note, y'all got the facts. All my people that's smart, please be proud of yourself. Do something nice for yourself today. You got proof. Floyd was rich, but he's an idiot. No education, y'all, at all. But it's a saying. I'm like, yo, I think they purposely was giving money to people that's not educated. Guys, I don't think it was just about blackballing. I think if you were too smart and you had a family that was smart, I think that would stop you from getting the deal. I believe that. Like, if this man, his whole plan is to jerk you anyway, and you too smart, he ain't give you no deal. Nah, we ain't giving no deal. No, they too smart. I think that's what they were doing, y'all. I got proof. Cardi B, Floyd, I got proof. Then everybody you see right now, Blueface, Christian Rock, we keep going, y'all. I think they specifically, strategically, was giving money to idiots on purpose because they knew for a fact they wouldn't build nothing. They would not go back, build up their community. They ain't going to put that money behind the right organizations. They're not going to make the right investments. I think all that was on purpose. Young Thug. You just look at all these idiots they gave money to the past decade. It started to look like it was on purpose, y'all. Trinidad James. So I had figured it out a while ago. I said, yo, they making it where nobody going to be like 50, Diddy, or Jay-Z. I've been through that, y'all. They made it where nobody else going to get that much money out this game. And when I saw that, it was like, yo, I think they specifically giving this to people that's highly uneducated. Super ignorant on purpose, y'all. Yes. Because it's also like a game, like a casino. The dumber they are, you get the money back in the end. You know how the house always wins? Now you see why they kept Floyd Mayweather in Vegas? He couldn't leave Vegas. The house always wins. As long as we keep his ass in Vegas, some kind of way we'll get a lot of that money back. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, these states got to get that money. That's how they get them state taxes in. People like Floyd paying them state taxes. They bringing that money and generating dollars. No, keep his ass in Vegas. And by the time he looks up, we done got so much money out of his ass just by living in Vegas. Yeah, that's how it works, y'all. So, y'all got it. We gonna get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. One. Members only later, y'all. Tap in. Participation in assimilation. That's all it was, an assimilation. Everything you saw was an assimilation. If you can figure that out, you'll get what happened.